Yeah, what is going down, fools? Welcome in the Most Underrated podcast you already know. Broadcasting from Most Underrated Studios, I am your man, Thomas the Franchise. The homie Dow Palantonio chilling across from me. Welcome in to the new and improved Most Underrated Studios. You guys are not, it doesn't look new and improved to you. Actually, the great thing is we have no monitor now.
Yeah.
Oh, so we don't have a monitor. All right.
I'm going to work on it. I just want to make sure the audio is
Audio's legit. We're still working.
Oh, this is dope. All right, let me catch up on some of this stuff.
Can you really say new and improved? It's new.
It's new. I don't know if
we're still working on the improved part.
I don't know if it really improved at all. Did you guys? That's. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here.
We'll get there.
Oh,
we'll
look
get
at.
there.
Okay.
We didn't want to skip the show today, so.
Yeah, dude. We taped this together, literally, like at the end, using Scotch tape, trying to make this work.
We have a lot of stuff to behind the scenes to fix. It looks clean to you guys, but it's far from clean. But we are here for you guys, man. Most Underrated Podcast. Let's just get to the chat. AP, we don't have a symbol yet either. Dow forgot the symbol. Damn, dude, I'm giving you Kevin Durant,
right,
for your donation.
For that reason,
not that one. This one. That'll be the donation sound for today because I don't have a symbol.
Yeah.
We don't have the symbol. So AP, thank you for the $2. I'm sorry we didn't start the show early. Everybody in here, AP, John King up in here, Vitzer, T-Mobile's in here. Marco, what's good, bro? I owe you some money. Give me your Venmo. I'll Venmo you. We didn't even want to talk about my heaters this week. I knew it would go this way. As soon as you start promoting that you're doing well, you get your shit kicked in.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened to me this weekend. So yeah, let me Venmo you 20 or what was it, $20, Marco. I got my ass kicked there. Kith Disney, collaboration of the year, John King. New studio, who's this? Danny B, what's going on, bro? All right, I'm going to scroll down here. Big Head Ted up in here. Sports Plus Life. DJ Crazy Wayne. Lace Gods TV. Damn, there's a lot of people in here, man. Thank you. Shout out to everybody coming through. On the cast today. Misha Mustakis, $4.99. There we go. Did I call that Kevin Durant earlier? Did I say Kevin Garnett?
Yeah, you said it Kevin Durant,
I think
but
I
it's
did,
Kevin Garnett.
Damn
That's
it.
correct.
Donating to the sound upgrade.
You got your
Conley.
Your
What's that?
Your
John
iPad?
King. What's up?
Your iPad is on?
Is
Yeah.
on.
The volume.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Got him.
Killing it today.
Got him.
John King with
Fire.
$10. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys for the donations, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got PayPal, bro. I got PayPal. I'll hit you with a PayPal. But I can't do friends and family, bro. I'm just messing. Oh, my bad. I'll hit you with a PayPal. Did I blow your ears off, Joel? With that gunshot?
No, you didn't.
I'm sorry, bro.
No, it's all good.
I had the Kevin Durant up super loud. We'll say 20, and the other 5 will be donation. Thank you, bro. That's nice of you.
Thank you for the cast donation.
I appreciate you, man. That's very, very nice of you. All right, we'll get to the chat, man. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for all the donations early. We've got a ton of stuff to talk about on the show today. Huge shout out to everybody that joins us each and every week over here, as well as our affiliates, man. SeatGeek, Resjuvenator, Pure Spectrum CBD, Blackstone Labs. Thank you guys for being affiliates of the show. We have a couple more coming very soon, and thank you guys for supporting the affiliates of the show. Weekends, Dow. What do we do, dog? Besides
Weekends.
Throw this schedule or throw this studio together.
We did, man. So shout outs to Vitzer, man, our homie, your homie from the
Huge
past,
shout
one
out.
of my newer homies. Huge shout out to Vitzer. Brought the whole family through, dude.
Yeah.
His daughters were amazing. There is no way when I was a kid doing kid shit would I have the patience that his daughters did, man. And they were helping us out. They were painting you pictures, dude.
Yeah.
You know, as celebration to this. So yeah, huge shout outs to Vitzer and his family. Thank you for the help over the weekend. My boy Muzz, aka the Big Murray Style. Thank you to him.
The Big Murray style?
The Big Murray Style.
funny.
My old lady Robin came by just to say hi, but she doesn't have near the patience that those kids had.
Of
She was
course.
here, she says hi, and she leaves.
Yeah.
So we appreciate that as well. Jalal was not to be found this weekend.
Yeah.
What did you get involved with? I heard you made a big decision over the weekend. What's going on?
Yeah, man, I'm finally leaving T-Mobile.
Oh! Anything's possible!
It is officially the most unemployed podcast.
Oh, wow. No shit.
It is. We're official.
That's crazy, dude. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Sorry. Geez, coming in hot with the shots. Man, That's crazy stuff. We're doing the show full time now, all three of us. New space. We're going to be coming here 5 days a week, cranking out content for you guys, doing some podcasts, doing some shows, doing merch, doing all the stuff that we set out to do.
We were ready.
And this is the first day of it, man. It's crazy, crazy stuff. The overall vibe of the weekend. We got here this morning not really knowing if we were going to even do a show.
Do a show, yeah. Mm-hmm.
We were both kind of in, I don't want to say bad moods, but a little bit like frustrated that we just weren't able to get more done. Probably we weren't feeling like we got more done. Just that typical Monday shit. You come into work and you're like, oh man, not that we slacked off over the weekend.
Oh,
but
jeez, no.
The fact that we came in here and it just wasn't set up ready to go. I think we both felt that angst a little bit.
Yeah.
Some stuff, just going on in life, man.
Mm-hmm. I definitely had some personal stuff going on, man. I couldn't front with you guys anymore. You were trying to say, Dallas, what do you want to do? Like really kind of coaching me like, Dallas, where are you? What's going on? I've been having some lady trouble here lately. And, I'll get into it a little bit, but, Robin and I, we're always trying, we're doing the counseling. We're trying to figure things out, but Robin and I, we don't have a lot of fun with each other. A lot of our passions and things that we want and our needs in life are, everybody's constantly changing. And the point of relationships is obviously trying to grow together versus grow apart. And I think we're consistently more growing apart than growing together. And I think with this journey, we're so you've heard this, right? You've heard like you can grow out of love, right?
Of course, yeah.
But just with the things changing and whatnot, and I think some of that's happening. I think we love each other very, very, very much. I think we're just. I would do anything. I would take a bullet. I would walk to the ends of the earth for this one, so she didn't feel an ounce of pain. That being said, I think sometimes maybe we might not be in love with each other. We love each other. But I don't know if we're in love with the things that we're involved with.
Do you think that's just because you guys have been on top of each other a lot more lately with...
Oh, well, pause. We haven't been on top of each other at all.
My bad. Do you think it's because she works from home? Yeah. You're no longer working. You're at home more. Yeah. You get away, you do the show, but you're kind of working from home too. Do you think that has anything to do with it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that adds, a different dimension to it, and it involves a little too close for comfort. I mean, when I was driving to T-Mobile every day, and now we have this new space over here, and obviously these destinations that we can go to that are different. I mean, the studio is a lot further than my old studio, so I'm not going to be as home as much.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I'm going to have traffic, nice things like that, right? So I think it'll be nice, but like I said, I think the things that she's into and involved with these days. I'm really not, involved with those things. And I'll do some of the things, like we still love going out to dinners and, those type of things. But, hers is really physical fitness, yoga, the gym, that stuff. And, that's really not on my radar. Like I'm trying to work. I'm trying to be really career driven, and not that she's not, man. She's doing super, super well, and she's super career driven and super smart. But, I think we're just trying to find kind of our direction and what the next step is. And
it's just crazy, and it's crazy that you showed up this way. It's like when we walked in today, you're like, yeah, man, it's like first day of school. Like this is, it's kind of a weird vibe. And I didn't really know how to take that. I was like, yeah, it feels cool, and I could tell you were a little off. Sure. I could tell you were a little messed up. And I was like, I didn't even care about the show at that point. Like I didn't know what was up with you or where you were going. I think that's important as we're moving into a new chapter with the studio, with all the stuff that we're doing, being able to do this full time, like legit do this full time from a space, from a place that we have to go every day. I think it's kind of important to figure out where you're at, dude. Yeah. Figure out where you're at in life, figure out where you're at with yourself, with our team. Because regardless, we are a team. We have to look at it that way. We got to rely on each other for different things. We're kind of splitting up the responsibilities of this business as far as what we do well. Yeah. The things that we do well, man, you are so good at so many things I'm terrible at, and that's going to pick me up and elevate me. Your lack of social media or your lack of video stuff, boom, I can pick you up. I can, Jalal bringing what he brings to the game, the connections that he has, like all that stuff, dude, is going to be. So I guess I said all that to say, I think this is you don't need to feel rushed. You don't need to feel like you're behind and figuring stuff out. You're figuring it out at the right time. Like you're
Yeah.
This is all the things are coming together at the right time, and you're going to figure out what's best for you and what's the best direction to go and how you're going to move forward and how you're going to move forward with the biz.
Yeah.
You know, because I think the personal side is ultimately going to affect the biz side.
You bet.
And I think you're going to make really good choices on both sides, and I'm not even worried, dude.
Yeah, let's
I'm
hope
not,
so.
You know, not worried at all.
I don't want to be a lonely man for the rest of my life. Dude.
No, but maybe you do, though. We've talked about that.
maybe.
I don't know. I don't know what. That's what I wish I
turned
could help
30.
you.
I turned 37 in
Right.
2 weeks from today's date, dude.
Fellas,
I'm not getting any younger.
fellas in the chat, I mean, are you guys single? Are you upper 30s? How do you feel? Do you feel fine? Do you feel like I don't have kids? What do I do with myself? Because I don't think you're going to get to that point. I don't see you stressing like, man, I'm 39 years old now. I need to find a girl and start a family. Like, I don't see that out of you in 2 years.
Yeah.
I just see you kind of like, didn't happen.
Yeah.
Didn't happen in life, and I just kind of moved.
Wasn't a part of what I was intended to do or
Right.
whatever, right?
Move through it, you know? It's just, there's a lot to it, man. There's a lot of layers, like an onion.
Yeah.
There's a lot of layers to peel back there.
Yeah,
dude.
there's definitely some stinky times.
And there's some crying, there's some stinky times, there's
crying,
some
feel like
eyes burning.
dying.
Yeah, just you know, just
Let her
you know, I mean, it's just sometimes, dude. These are just
man.
these are just those times.
Oh, if I went to this show right now, I would, dude, I'd be sitting in the corner in my rocking chair, just
Would
crying
you?
for sure,
Crying into your beer,
crying into my beer.
cup of Coors Lights.
There's a tear
Just
in my
tears
beer,
rolling into
and
the
I
beer.
think I'm falling.
Ah, damn, Dal.
Yeah,
Man,
but no, it's good, man. It's good.
It is good because it's a new, regardless of what happens, dude. I don't think you guys, the sick thing I love about you and Robin, and I haven't been able to say this about any of my relationships. All my relationships have been bad, dude, like ended badly. And once that door's closed, I'm gone. I move on. I never go back. I shove that shit way deep down inside and I move the hell on. And I just try to tell myself, man the hell up and move on. That's not always the best way to deal with stuff. Right?
Sure.
But that's what I do.
Because it can catch up.
Yeah, it definitely catches up because then in your next relationship, you're bringing
You're a turd burglar.
past shit into that, dude. So it took me a while to learn that.
Yeah.
The thing I love about you and Robin is the fact that you guys are not like that at all. There's so much love. There's so much everything between you guys, man. No matter what happens, I think you guys are still going to be amicable. You guys are still going to be friends.
Yeah.
You guys can still be cool. And there's still going to be a certain amount of love there, no matter what happens. And I'm not saying that anything's happening.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I think there's not going to be no one's going to tear anything down.
I know.
It's not going to be to a part
No.
where you come in here wrecked.
Right.
And I got to have you crying on my shoulder like, dog, it's all right, bro. You know, I don't feel like it's going to be that for you.
not. No,
it's
it's not.
just one of the situations that is not, for whatever reason, dog, it's just not maybe the same page or the same anything,
Right.
you know? Yeah. So let's get to let me get to some of these comments.
Yeah, see what's going on with the chat, man.
Chat's popping, man. We got
Chat.
54
Is it?
people in here.
Damn, that's a high, bro. 54 people.
54
in here.
people trying to see what the
Yeah,
studio
buddy.
looks like.
Just
I'm sorry
let her
to disappoint you that we tried to kind of make it comfortable. It's obviously going to evolve, but
Now I can see. Now we got a monitor. And I
Yeah.
see exactly what you guys are seeing, which is
We
not
just-
much difference.
We just moved the hoop over and we put a light.
Hoops
light
adjusted.
switch.
We actually added a light switch here.
Yeah.
It's just fire.
We
fire.
thought
you
the
like that light
aesthetics there
switch.
were
Yeah.
on point.
I really can't wait to just start hammering this out the next few days, man, to get
Yeah.
this thing built and get it the way we want it. Because we want to have different areas in this thing. We want to have a podcast area, an area where we shoot the sneaker reviews, an area where we want to sit down and just have different roundtable shit going on. A lot of stuff on the channel. So yeah, let me get to the comments here.
yeah, man, I think we'll catch us up here. So Marco says, the PayPal situation. Con Lee, $1.99. Pretty sad message though. Brother-in-law having brain surgery. Need some prayers.
Oh, wow.
Con Lee, prayers up to you and your family and your
dude.
brother-in-law, dog. That's a big thing, man. That's no easy task. Brain surgery.
Hell yeah, dude. Prayers to Conley's brother, man.
Yeah, hang in there, my man.
Prayers out to let me
John King says, prayers for your brother-in-law, my dude. Chris J has the prayers up sign as well. Adam Schwartz, the Vit Sanity, says, much love, brothers. For all the help when we were talking about him and his family helping out.
Right.
Let's see. Mike G says, prayers up. Adam Schwartz, again. John Ledger, Jalal, Dow, TTF. All you important people are leaving the T-Mobile. T-Mobile going to be on that struggle bus.
I like that. All the important guys have left.
We're actually going to talk about that.
Not even close. I have a lot of people a lot of good friends that still work there, man.
A lot of great
that
people
do great stuff at that business. Everyone people that have been there a couple years all the way to decades.
It's a great company, man. It's hard to leave. They make it very, very hard to leave. That's for sure.
No doubt.
Anashoff, $1.99 says prayers for Khan's brother-in-law, money for the cast.
Nice. There
Appreciate you.
Like it. Let me.
We're gonna have to skim through the comments a little bit. We got a ton of comments.
It's crazy.
Yeah, you want to take over now? Got you back caught up? Or no?
Dow getting deep on us. Hang in there, bro. That's there you go. Does anyone ever wonder what happened to Springsteen?
Who said that?
AP.
AP. What's up with the stringer, man? Where's he been? I heard he's still lifting pretty hard. He's got these new weightlifting shoes I saw on his social media. So he's pumped, man. He's in the gym.
Doing his thing, firefighting, lifting, where he should be.
Failbeast's best friend. I bet if we asked Failbeast how Stringer's doing.
Well, yeah, just ask Failbeast. He'll put us up on the
He can break it down.
This lifestyles of Stringer.
Yeah.
Eric K, love you, Dow. Hope it all works out with your lady. Carlos Sanchez, 30. I feel good. Single, everyone in a relationship around me, always stressed. So that's something, that's something we often talk about a lot is teammate. Some people just like being on their own team. They don't want to be on a team.
Yeah.
They don't want to have somebody looking out for them. They don't want to have to look out for anybody else. They just operate better by themselves. Yeah, we've talked about that too. And I'm not sure for sure if that's you, but we've talked about that as an option.
Yeah.
I thought, hey, maybe that's me at times in my life. So Chris J, love when the cast goes deep. Love the honesty.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man. Renzo, can't stay, but just dropping in to say congrats on the new spot, fellas. Marco, married with 2 kids. Life can get rough, man. You just got to stay positive. John King, life is great for me, but my bad. I got to show it. If someone cusses in here, I have to show it. I have to click show.
Oh, really?
Yep. So just a heads up, if you guys use profanity, I have to click show or it won't come
show.
through.
Oh, gotcha. Because I was gonna say I don't see John King.
Life is great for me, but even when shit is good, you never know the struggle. Don't let socials fool you. Everyone's life ain't happy. Ain't that the truth?
Oh man, you ain't lying. John King, the most real guy on YouTube. No doubt.
Marco, he's 29. Being single is needed sometimes. Gives you all the time to figure out what you want and what you don't want. I think space between you and your lady may be needed. We've talked about that. Oh, Cheek, what's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Oh, the Cheek man.
Look at him, 39 years old, 4 kids. Sometimes I wish I didn't have as much going on at home. Envy the single life sometimes, then I realize what I have. I think that's a lot of people.
I think that's fair.
I think that's a lot of people, man.
It's called checking in, checking out.
When shit hits the fan, you're like, oh, man, thank goodness I have this. Jeez, I kind of took that for granted.
Oh, I got a kidney stone. Thank God I have my family. Take care of me.
Right.
Stuff like that.
I just told Vitzer that the other day. We're out here, right here in the studio, Most Underrated Studios parking lot, dude, and we're talking. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, Vitz, man, you have 2 little girls that adore you, that love the hell out of you, that are going to love you for the rest of their life, and you're their hero, and you're always going to be their hero, and they're going to take care of you when you're old, man.
That's what's up.
Me, I don't have anything like that. Like I got a bunch of bad relationships I burned bridges with. I'm trying to build it now. Like I'm trying to get my shit right now.
You're gonna have to get a cat guy. You're gonna turn into the cat guy.
Stop.
You're the cat guy.
I'm not getting a cat.
Real.
No, not for real. I'm not getting a cat.
When you get a cat, I'm not coming over ever.
I'm not
ever.
I gotta shoot you for that one. I'm not getting a cat. Anyway, married, 40, 2 kids. It gets tough sometimes, but the highs need to outweigh the lows, or something needs to change.
I think that's where we're at. T-Mobile, perfect. Couldn't have said it better.
There you go. Connor, what's going on, guys? Take a shot on the hoop, Dow, $2. All right. Hey, if someone wants to step up and be the Don this episode and match the donations we make in the hoop, that'd be
You got a little more space to move around.
Yeah, it's a little close, so I feel like I'd be doing us a favor, but not them a favor if I'm shooting this close. So I'm going to back up a little bit.
Yeah, back up a little bit. Go from the... There we go. Whoa, headphone.
You're way out the shot.
Wow, this guy, he's way... Yeah, it doesn't matter. All they need to see is it go in. You don't have to be in the shot. Just get it going. Oh, okay. No good for Dow. No good for Dow. No good for Dow.
Dang.
AC Lau, $1.99. There you go. Oh, I got to give, let me give. Looks good, but maybe centered more. LOL.
Yeah. It was a quick setup.
That was for AC Lau. Yeah, it was a quick setup, dude. We didn't get it centered, and the room isn't really like. Doug, I wish I could show you what's going on around here. Behind the scenes, this is a mess. It's a mess. Let me see here. 42 and single. Ain't mad about it, but def missed the companionship for sure. Do you think you'd get there? Is that where do you think you'd get?
I think I'd get
42.
there. 42. Yeah.
You got a new dog, maybe.
Yeah.
Would that be okay?
Or
for you? You got 4 new dogs. Would that be okay with you? Or would you miss the companionship? Because you can go out, you can get laid, you can go out and meet a chick at a bar,
Yeah.
you can go do whatever. But would you miss watching This Is Us, watching the show together? Mm-hmm. I know you wouldn't miss sleeping in the same bed. I don't think you like that.
No, I like because the dog gets in the bed and it's a
right.
You know,
but certain things.
But yeah, certain things. I think I'd miss the companionship, like just walking at a park. You know, getting something to eat, especially as much as Robin and I go to dinners. I'd kind of miss that. I've gotten a little bougie in my older age, and I'd miss having a little bit of dinner conversation.
Neighborhood. Wait, this is the new studio? I didn't realize the walls were portable. Ha ha. Dog, you didn't know this is wood wallpaper?
Yeah.
Shout out to Blake.
Yeah, no doubt.
Anyways, Dow got the hoop closer to him now, LOL. Chuck,
and now I suck.
And now you can't hit no shots.
Yeah. Now I'm the worst.
Thanks for the $2. Carlos Sanchez coming through with a donation.
Yeah,
thank you, bro.
Dallas kept saying that there was no studs in the center, but I think he was just trying to rig it so that he could hit that shot a little easier.
Right? No shit. He put it farther away from me. I wasn't making any shots to begin with.
Yeah.
It's not like I was killing it. Hayden Meek, only 18 likes with 54 watching. Hit that like button. Yes, thank you, Hayden.
Thank you, Hayden.
Tell him what's up. Hit the like button. Make sure you do that. John Ledger isn't leaving, though. He just stepped down. He's leaving in April. Let's get into that convo really quick.
Yeah.
John Ledger, T-Mobile CEO, announced that he is stepping down and passing the reins over to Mike Sievert. Mm-hmm. He's leaving the company April 30th. But he said he'll still be around for a while.
Yeah.
That to him is a while.
I think, and what he's really trying to do is be around for a while as this Sprint merger kind of comes to fruition, and then he's not going to be here by the end of the Sprint merger. That's going to be a hell of a big mess. But I think he's going to try to be the face still.
I think he's supposed to be staying on the board, though.
Is he?
Yeah, he's stepping down, but he'll be a member of the board.
What's the rumor of the company that he's maybe going to go help out?
I heard that he was interviewing with WeWork.
Yeah, that's what I heard, man.
And,
WeWork?
But I saw an article saying that he wasn't. They said he wasn't the right fit, or maybe something like that.
I was hearing the exact opposite. I was hearing he's probably the most primal fit for this, because of how crazy he is with social media, and he's kind of been the face of T-Mobile. Man, I've been hearing that he's
that's what he's been known for. Like T-Mobile, I think, is the longest company that he's been with.
Yeah.
Before that, he would just go into companies and he would flip them and
for sure
get them right, and then flip them and then be out.
I think AT&T was his other longest tenure. Outside of that, he was kind of a fixer and flipper of these big companies.
As CEO, though, I think AT&T, he was coming up somewhere as like a senior vice president or something like that. But yeah,
crazy, dude.
Crazy. Mike Sievert taking over.
So Mike Sievert, So what the rumor is, and what we all kind of think, even the people that hit, like us that had worked with T-Mobile, Mike Sievert has always kind of been the brains, it sounds like, behind the new uncarrier strategy that really put T-Mobile on the map, kind of a new company structure via, the red carpet. For customers. And, anything from termination fees to leases on phones, taking away the contracts, that kind of stuff. So Mike Sievert has always kind of been at the helm of those bigger decisions and those uncarrier movements. So, for us who've been with the company that aren't with the company anymore, shout outs to Jalal for making the big leap. We believe the company's probably going to be in great shape. Mike Sievert at the helm, he's going to do a great job. He is very, very loved by T-Mobile, the insiders and outsiders. He's, great fit for that.
I don't know if he'll be as entertaining, but
that's true.
We talked kind of about that. I think Ledger was more the face anyway.
Yeah.
I think he was more the entertainment. I don't think it was him with all these, he was this Einstein of uncarrier moves. I think that was Mike.
Man, that guy, just watching him like walk around, and he'll just be throwing people $100 bills.
Ledger,
and just got so much energy, and
he almost created kind of this rock star mentality, So like with our events, that we would go to, like these big, events where John Ledger's coming into town. He had the leather jacket, the long hair, and dude, you would have thought that you'd be seeing the lead singer of Def Leppard, for God's sakes. Dude,
it's true.
T-Mobile, there's some people always in every company that drinks a little too much of the Kool-Aid. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
But they treated him kind of like a rock star, and he obviously fit that mold and did what rock stars did. He's giving out $100 bills, doing what he wants, FUs, putting rabbit ears on people's pictures, just doing whatever the hell he wanted to do. And, if I could have that position, I'd love to go back to T-Mobile.
Right.
I would like to be the rock star of T-Mobile. I think I could do that.
I think, you step in as a brand ambassador or something. Yeah.
I'll bring you in as Mike Sievert. You can come up with all this creative content.
I'm banned. I can't even, they wouldn't give me a job. They wouldn't even let me, I can't even go in the store. I got a message the other day. We're not even allowing you to have T-Mobile service anymore. You just stole Dow. You stole Jalal.
Yeah.
You're killing everything.
Yeah, no doubt.
You're killing the T-Mobile game locally, and it's not in a good way.
We're in trouble.
Right. I'm not even,
I'm never going to hear from the DM again.
You getting me hired. Yeah, right.
All right.
Those guys.
They're going to have, you know what they're going to do? They're going to make dartboards for T-Mobile Tuesday with the 3 of our faces on them.
Most underrated.
The most underrated crew. Hey, come in and get your new dartboard. Yeah.
I think we're overestimating our contributions. I don't think.
Yeah, no doubt.
I don't think they're.
Oh, that's funny.
You think we're only good to them as not even foes
as the wind
anymore.
blows, man.
As the wind blows. Gotcha.
They're all right. Carlos Sanchez, damn the hater. Already one dislike in here. Fuck off. Tell him, bud. So deep. Dow sauce deep. Dow deep sauce.
Deep
Dow
sauce.
deep.
Yeah.
Now he says Dow sauce deep.
Oh, wow.
He should have gone Dow deep sauce.
Oh.
No stones, bruh. From Josh. I know, dog. Yo, I'm a cat guy. Behind the scenes vlogs coming, John King. Neighborhood. Yo, I'm a cat guy, and cats don't F and drool, bark, or shit on the floor. I still F with dogs, though. Haha.
I don't know, cats, man. When my mom was a cat lady, and I hated it, and I had allergies just like you do, man. It's the worst, dude. I don't know. When a cat pees, cat piss smells so strong.
Oh, dude,
like the ammonia in cat piss is the worst ever. And if a cat has pissed once in the house,
oh, dude, it ruined a recliner
it's
when I was
done.
growing up.
It's done. And I know you can leave a cat when you go on vacation for a couple of days, but damn it, if it smells like cat piss from the litter box, from anything, I'm out. I want to burn the whole thing down. With the cat in it. And I love animals.
Whoa.
And I love animals.
Whoa. Easy. PETA.
We didn't actually mean that, okay? But I hate cats.
Wow.
Cat
dude.
piss.
Oh,
Cat
man,
piss
we're
is
getting canceled tomorrow.
I know, right?
Damn, look, the chat just dropped under 50. That's it.
Eric said,
Too many cat people.
OMG, it's TTCL. What is that? OMG, it's Thomas the Cat Life?
Cat life. Yeah. Or the cat lover.
The cat lover.
The cat lover.
Al Baroon, $2. Thank you, bro. He says, Dow shooting. Future looks bleak. Remember that? Yeah. That was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Future looks bleak. That's you. Oh, my God.
Dang.
Oh, my God.
There we go. God. Dang.
Oh.
Couple rim jobs there.
Jalal taking Dow's Bumble pick. Con Lee.
Oh, wow.
What's Bumble? Is that a dating app?
Bumble, yeah.
Oh, nice. I was actually going to do POF, Plenty of Fish. I heard that one was good.
What about Farmers Only?
Oh, yeah.
FarmersOnly.com. That's funny.
That's a good one, too.
I don't know what's cooler, Dallas's shirt or tattoo. How does he do it?
Well, how?
Look at you.
Well, thank
Val.
you. Which tattoos?
I'm not sure.
The fart, the barking spider
Well, you
fart?
gave the story about the lightning bolts.
All right.
That's from scrolling up.
That's
Maybe he
right.
heard that story and he was pumped. Yeah, the cost shirt. Didn't you get that thing for like $20 at the Uniqlo or
Yeah. This is, like I think they're like $15 for a t-shirt.
dude. There you go. $15. Bro.
Affordable shirts.
Big Head Ted 3. Christian Mingle's another good one.
Ah, gotcha.
There you go, Dow. I feel, dude, if this ends up going down the drains, your personal life, dude, I feel some bits coming for the show. I think
you're gonna make me do what Stringer did.
I think there's gonna
or what
be
we
some,
wanted Stringer to do.
There's gonna be some bits coming for the show. This is gonna
man.
be, yeah. There's gonna be some bits. Gio Esco, you guys should do an FFB league next year. What is an FFB league?
Fantasy football.
Friends and family.
Gio, we have a most underrated fantasy league that already went down. People were already in it.
Yeah, John King thinks he's already won it 3 times.
John King thinks he's good, and somehow he's 500. All right. Oh, AP for the Dow dunk. He just gave us $2.
Oh, for the dunk I already did, or should I do another dunk?
No, he said for the Dow dunk. He gave you $2
nice.
already. Dow about to get some podcast pussy. Chris J. Oh,
Wow.
Oh, it's funny. The champ. Dow, how are you so good?
There we go.
Crushing. Dow is crushing. Oh, my gosh. Unbelievable. Let's skip the DraftKings segment today. Your boy with a major L yesterday.
Ah, yeah.
Matthew Gonzalez.
I was hanging in there for the first half.
Matt, think about it, bro. Everyone with a major L yesterday in DraftKings. Anyone that didn't win is a major L. It's winner take all. I mean, you're first or you're last. It doesn't matter if you took 17th.
It's true.
Doesn't matter if you took 11th.
Yeah,
if you didn't win.
basement or second place, you're still a loser.
Right. Oh, dude, look at my girl said we're being mean. Poor Robin, you guys are being mean, babe. Now I feel bad.
We're not being mean.
I don't think we're being mean either. What?
Robin and I are
talking about a future is being mean. See, now I feel bad. Now I'm going to get in trouble. I got drug into this. I'm going to get in trouble. I was going to ask you as the objective, but you're not even objective. You're in on the show. There is no one objective here to ask if we're being mean, babe. I'm sorry. We're not trying to be mean. I wasn't trying to be mean.
Yeah, I was just saying that.
I didn't even saying the relationship's over. They were saying that they're having.
Robin and I are just trying to figure some things out. That's all.
Right.
And everybody else is trying to tell us about Bumble Picks and stuff. We didn't say anything about no Bumble Picks.
Right.
Jeez.
Maybe that's the me. See, you guys in the chat are getting me in trouble. Anna Chuff, crazy that some of the Cause Uniqlo shirts from the original collab are selling for over $100 now. Are they? Those Sesame Street looking ones?
From the original collab.
Was that the original joint?
I don't think any of the Sesame Street ones are.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I think the previous drops to
before that.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sesame Street, nah, not so expansive.
No, she's not in the chat, Anna Chuff. She's texting me. She has a direct line. Not in the chat.
Damn, thirsty.
Damn, I went to roll a joint and missed something. You didn't miss anything. I'm just getting in trouble. I'm just getting in trouble for the Robin conversation by my lady saying we're being too mean, maybe discussing too much on the show. I don't know. I didn't feel like it was mean. I just felt like that was life. That's what's going on in life.
Yeah, we didn't say anything mean.
Brought it up. Now I feel bad.
I think you're all right, guy. Don't worry about it.
Let's move along here. The Kanye opera thing.
Yes.
Fill me in. I'm confused.
So this is obviously pretty weird stuff, right? So check this out. So Kanye tweeted. He hasn't actually came out and addressed it necessarily vocally, but he tweeted on Sunday morning announcing a performance of, now this is a crazy word to say. I don't really know how to say it.
Yeah.
We kind of looked at it, but it's Nebuchadnezzar. So Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Maybe I'll say that.
Nebuchadnezzar.
And this is officially a Kanye West opera at the Hollywood Bowl on November 24th. Now, little is known about this opera's content other than its title. Now, this title actually refers to a real-life biblical character who ruled over the Babylonian Empire from 605 BC to 562 BC. I don't know how that's written, but yeah, that's what we know about this here, and we'll kind of see what this is all about. So, Kanye's in the opera business now.
That's crazy.
Now, this is just after. So, did you know that he over the weekend he just visited? Are you familiar with Joel Osteen?
Yes, I heard he was going there.
So he visited that church, which is obviously one of the biggest churches in the nation, and it's based out of Houston.
Yeah.
You know, I've actually driven by when I was there. I was dating a girl in Houston. Remember when I flew out there like 6 times in a year? Joel Osteen. I drove by the actual church where he does all this, dude. It's glorious. I didn't go inside or anything, but just from the outside, like it's a big pivotal structure there in downtown Houston. So man, big old structure. So obviously Kanye was there and then announced Sunday that he's now doing opera. I don't know if there's any affiliation there or if there's any backing by Mr. Joel Osteen because he's got money on money.
Right.
But yeah, kind of weird. We'll see what happens.
Did you check out any of that?
Check out no.
What do you think? What do you think Kim Kardashian, or what does he think of Kim? Because he's on like this spiritual journey, right?
Yeah.
And she obviously is not on the journey with him.
And she's came out and said like, hey, you know what? Kanye's doing his own thing and I just want to be here to support him.
Okay.
So it sounds like she supports him, but obviously when religion is a big thing in a relationship, in a marriage, and it's values, it's a way of life,
right?
dog.
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm saying.
I think that, you know, that Kanye and her aren't on the same page with that. She's basically taking a step out saying, hey, I'm letting my partner do whatever he wants to do. I support him. He's on a movement, but I'm out kind of thing, but I'm here to support. So I think that's kind of where she's at. So I don't know.
I think she handled it about as good as she can. I mean, she showed up to all the Sunday services, and she's kind of like
brought the kids,
changing how the kids are dressing because he was saying he didn't like the skirts they were wearing and stuff. But I don't see Kim changing up her whole like business strategy.
Yeah,
right.
I don't think she can.
That's what I was gonna say. Like they're on 2 totally different paths.
Yeah.
And if you're supposed to be, I just don't know how you go down, how you meet up at the same path. You know what I mean?
Right, totally.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, dude. I don't know. Well, I didn't hear about that, Ted. Big Headed Ted, what do you think of him removing TVs from kids' rooms and not allowing their daughter to wear makeup until a certain age? Strange considering Kim's career is in makeup and on TV.
Right. I think, I can understand the makeup thing, making, your daughter look older and that type of thing. But the TV, that type of stuff, media, I mean, it's great if you can keep the kids away from media. But, I think we have to be a little concerned on how we protect our children because they're kind of born into this technology. And as an old head myself, it's like this technology seems to be it can be like the devil and it can be all, this negativity. But these kids probably need that. They're born into it and they know how to deal with it probably a little bit better than I. But I mean, as a parent, dude, I raised a girl that wasn't mine for almost 10 years. And, speaking from that perspective, because otherwise, like, my perspective means shit because I don't raise kids and I don't have any of my own. Dude, you can only protect them so much. But I think it is very, very vital to allow them and let them understand what the real world is, though, and what is really out there. So, I mean, I think there's that kind of happy medium place. But for me, I'm just glad I'm not raising kids. I'll be honest.
Right.
It's a tough world out there right now. And I think the idea of participation medals that we're giving all these kids now versus like, hey, you didn't get first. You sucked it up today. You really didn't do very well. But there's always tomorrow, and I love you. I don't think there's any real love out there anymore. I think it's all fake bullshit. Just like John King said, he's like, hey, man, social media is how we live our lives. We're seeing, like, even us being on social media, it's so hard for me to put out there what is really going on because my life isn't sunshine and rainbows.
Right.
And I don't want to act like it is. And I'm not going to act like it is. If you've seen my social media, you have lately, there hasn't been much going on because we've been so busy and I forget to kind of take the shots of what we're doing with this building and all this stuff. I just don't want people to think that it's all great on my side,
right.
So I'm having a hard time kind of finding that happy medium part, with that. So I don't know.
And so everyone uses social media differently.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Everyone's going to, just like we talked about, people use this show differently. Mm-hmm. It's, dude, everyone's going to do it different. There's not one way, Yeah. And that's what you just got to figure out what's best for you on social media. Wouldn't you agree? Like when you first got on there and started talking, did you feel awkward at all?
Not awkward. It's definitely, it takes some getting used to, but I mean, not awkward. It's just, nobody wants to show like the negative stuff.
Right.
It's not natural to pull out your phone and start documenting when things are going wrong. So it's like, it's natural for you to just show the good stuff. Like, I got these new sneakers. Things are going good. But, there's a balance. I was telling you, like, let's show the process a little bit when things aren't exactly pretty and how we want them. Like, there's plywood in the other room and 2x4s all over the place. It's like, sometimes
air
you
compressors
can show some of that stuff and kind of document the process so people see the journey along the way.
I mean, we tried our best to make this look as good as we could today. But, I mean, even though knowing, like, hey, we built this kind of set and this is not going to be permanent. It's not going to be the way it's going to look forever. We're going to change it up. But this was kind of what we knew, what we were familiar with, and the way we could style it to keep it similar, I guess, or somewhat familiar for us to do it. Kanye tweeted a while ago a pic of him and Dr. Dre saying Jesus is King Part 2 from Michael Scott. Did you see that? I didn't see that tweet.
I didn't see that, huh?
Aliens. We'll get to that sneakers, man.
This is the most underrated hot box in here, man.
No doubt.
Yeah, no doubt.
Dude, what is going on? Yeah, I'm feeling like
I turned the AC up like three different times.
Did you turn it down again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
I turned it like down to 60.
I was going to say, dude, it is we got to figure out.
We're sweating in here.
At the old spot, it was like cold. We were hoodied up. And this spot, it's different. Let's see. Dallas, why don't you smoke? Not coming at you, just wondering your reasoning.
Yeah, I've said it before. I've tried different strains, the sativas, the indicas, all that shit, and the hybrids. I think the hybrids are pretty cool that they're doing a little mix of both. For me, weed just doesn't work for me. And I have a couple buddies. You have a buddy, Vitzer. Same thing, man. When we smoke, it just makes us pale. It makes us, the thoughts. So
a little paranoid.
With drugs in general, right? Because I've tried them all. Mushrooms, everything. Mushrooms were pretty cool, but you got to kind of be with the right people to enjoy the mushrooms. That being said, when we look into weed, for me, and all I can speak to me is my body chemistry has changed. I loved weed back in the day. I was the weed kid in middle school, high school, out of high school, always had weed. I was 21 bong rips, Dow, that kind of stuff. And I think as your body chemistry changes and evolves, for me, weed just doesn't work for me. It does the opposite. It doesn't relax me. It doesn't make me hungry. It makes me nauseous. It makes me paranoid. The thoughts are wild, and I just can't stop them. And I think with drugs in general, typically they amplify your mind space as to where it is at that moment. And for me, I'm a wild man. I'm trying to figure out Robin and I's situation. Actually, we're trying to figure out that work. Dude, I just quit everything that was comfortable. I quit everything that was sustainable. I quit everything that actually made money. Again, we are the most unemployed podcast. We definitely are. And because of all that, I got to stay away from weed. Let me just be honest with you, man, because it amplifies the thoughts in the place that I'm at in my head, and it's not a good place. So I don't need that weed.
Makes sense.
I don't even really like beer. Alcohol. I'm pretty clean guy. I might drink a beer or two a week, and that's if a buddy comes and hangs out. You know what I mean?
Right. You go to watch the fights.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Something like that.
But that's your answer for you.
We need that Stephen A. soundbite.
Josh, stay off the weed.
Yeah. We do need that. We need that for you. Josh tried to tell us how to pronounce it. I'm not getting it any better.
Yeah. Nebuchadnezzar. Is that
Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar. I've heard that.
Nice.
Yeah, I've heard that.
That's biblical. It's biblical.
Familiar.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Amplifying thought isn't a bad thing. It is a bad thing when you're not happy in your headspace, Ed.
Yeah, no doubt.
Sports plus life.
Aha, Ed, Sports plus life. I like this guy.
Cameron Grant, we got to give him. Thank you for the $5, dude. The $4.99. Late to the party. Can't wait to see the new pad. I'm sorry the new pad looks like the old pad, but I promise we'll give you some behind the scenes. We'll give you some vlog. I got some stuff coming for you guys. We got plenty of content, man. The hard part was getting in here. The hard part was getting it. Now that we're in here, now that we got it going, things are going to be rolling, man. Weed used to make me paranoid as hell. Still kind of does if I smoke too much. I stay away from sativas for that reason. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cheek's a weed guy. He knows about all that stuff. Let's move on really quick. I want to get into a couple different topics. Let's start with the Thursday night. I just want to talk about the Kaepernick situation and the Myles Garrett situation because they're news stories. We'll talk about those outside of football. We'll do that. We'll get into On This Day, and then we'll jump into some football talk and some sneaker talk.
Nope.
The Myles Garrett situation.
Yeah.
Last week, I think we've pretty much said all there is to say on it.
I think everybody has.
There is some new news, which I'll give you here in a second, but there's some new news that just came out about a little over an hour ago today on the situation. But what I will say, I'm not defending anyone. Mm-hmm. What Mason Rudolph did, where you try to kick him in the nuts, where you try to rip his helmet off first, any of that stuff. I'm not defending any of that. Mm-hmm. Myles Garrett to rip Mason Rudolph's helmet off after he tried to reach it. Sure, rip his helmet off. I don't care. Don't hit him with it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Throw it.
Throw it in the air. Throw it on the ground. Chuck it at whatever. Don't hit the guy with it. That's all. Other than that, I don't care.
Right.
I'm not against it. I think they both were going back and forth and it was dirty on both sides or whatever. I don't know what was said. I wasn't in the middle. Don't hit the guy with the helmet. And if we can't agree on that, we're different people.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell you. We're just different people. That's it. And that's really all I have on it from my perspective. How do you feel about it?
I feel kind of the same way. It's whether it's a helmet, whether it's a 2x4, it can still be used as assaulting somebody with a weapon. Call it a deadly weapon, call it what you will. If you hit the person the right way or the wrong way in their head.
That could have been so much worse.
That could have been brain damage, brain trauma. Dude, you whop somebody over with a reinforced NFL helmet?
Dude, if it would have hit him with the crown of the helmet, or if I would have smacked him on the head with the crown of the helmet, he might have been laying there bleeding from the head in front of 70,000 people, dude. Now we're talking about something completely different. Yeah. And it's not, that didn't happen. It's that could have happened.
Yeah.
And you need to think about what you're doing before you do dumb shit. Point blank.
Yeah.
Period. Ripping the helmet off, heat of the battle, I get it. I understand. Aggressive, heat of the battle, even a little fisticuffs, a little slap, stuff happens.
The Andre Johnson punch, Houston, yeah, I get it.
Knowing that this man has no helmet on his head because you've ripped his off and then swinging it at him, at his head, is just wildly inappropriate.
We've never seen anything like it.
Wildly inappropriate.
I would agree with that. I would agree. You are a professional. You have been paid a lot of money, but it's okay if you're on Androsteen. If you're on some PED, some steroids, I get it, man. Failbeast probably gets it too. These people who lift in the industry, to get like that in that moment, as a man, if somebody spits in my face, that is like the worst thing that you can do to somebody, in my opinion. If somebody spits in my face, I'm going to react. And it ain't going to be pretty, I'm sure. But I'm not going to try to kill somebody. And I'm not saying Myles tried to kill anybody. I'm just saying it could have happened. And we need to be better. You're paid to be better. You're paid to be more disciplined. You're in the NFL, a league that many, many of us would love to be in, to be a part of, to make that money, to see that type of money. Be better. Be more disciplined. That's all I can say.
John King, I would have hit him with it and busted his head to the white meat. Don't start none, won't be none. Y'all been in fights before, LOL. I'm serious, dude blacked out. John, you didn't have your daughters there. You didn't have your family there. You're there to do a job. You're on a football field. If you blacked out and feel like you need to do that to somebody at a job on a football field when something like that's going on, you don't need to be in the league. You don't deserve to make millions of dollars and play in the league then, John. If you don't have control enough to not swing a helmet at somebody's head. Yes, I've been in fights before. Is every fight the same scenario? No. It's not. They're all different. Everything about him is different. And if the dude blacked out, then the dude shouldn't be playing. If he can't be safe enough around people and he's got to put people's safety in danger where we're talking about killing a man, hitting him in the head and possibly killing a man, then he shouldn't be there. Point blank. We see it differently, dog. We just see it different. That's as best as I can do for you. We just see it different. You see it different. I see it different.
I just think, and I'm kind of right there with you. It's a controlled environment. And people could say, well, no, it's not controlled. It's me against the world. And you can have that mentality, but I don't really believe it had to escalate that far. I don't believe that you're getting paid too much. This isn't the streets. The NFL are not the streets.
That's what I'm trying to explain. It's different. We're on a football field.
We're on a football field. We're in a controlled environment. Right. I will tell you, I will be the first in a street.
Mason Rudolph was going to go kill him. Dude, he was going to kill him.
It's a quarterback.
He had to pull the knife out of his shorts because Mason Rudolph was so dangerous.
How much does Myles Garrett weigh? Like 275?
The justification is insane.
So here's what I would say. Like, if I was in a street fight, I'm going to be the first. I'm not a dirty fighter, but if I'm in the streets and it's you versus I'm kicking your knee in. I will do whatever it takes to win. This is not the same.
No.
In my opinion. I really don't believe this is the same. The measuring stick is off. You cannot measure the same things as being on a football field in a controlled environment versus in the streets. I have my kids, like you said. John King's got his daughters and his wife there.
People have family.
It's totally different.
Yeah, it's a different story.
I'm going to win. I'm going to play dirty, and I'm going to do what I got to do to take this out.
That's a different story.
But Myles Garrett against a QB,
right? A
275-pound lineman with muscles, more muscles than any of us will ever have in our lives. He got more muscle in his head than I got in a bicep. I just don't understand it. And I think it could have been a lot worse. And I think that's where it needs to lie. Right. It's like, man, we could be talking about different things.
Right.
And now what does the conversation look like? Does somebody have to die? I don't know.
I don't know either. That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying, hey, if you think that way, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying we see it different.
Yeah.
You and I are different people and we see the situation different. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
I think Myles Garrett should be suspended. Myles Garrett should be suspended the rest of the year. If you want to throw Rudolph a suspension and a fine, I'm fine with that too.
I absolutely think Rudolph.
And move on. I don't think he should be in jail. I don't think he should be thrown out of the league. I don't think he should get criminal charges. Although initially I was like, damn, that could be assault.
Could be.
But at this point in the game, I'm not saying he's to fault fully. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying the guy should be suspended the rest of the year and you move on. Whatever you want to do with Mason Rudolph, I'm fine with.
Right.
I blacked out before and done dumb stuff. Respect to Dow, keeping it 100. I think it's been a pattern of some terrible decisions from him for some time. Totally agree. Yeah. This isn't the first time. That's the other issue. Telling people to turn it off is foolish, LOL. Play savage and then turn it off in battle. I don't think they're telling him to play savage.
I was going to say, if we play devil's advocate, I mean, you're going the whole game. You're preparing all week to go out there and knock a dude's head off. And that's what the fans are like happy to see, like a big hit. Like, oh, everybody's shocked and surprised. can you expect somebody to switch it? I'm not justifying it, but I'm saying for the sake of playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Can you expect him to be able to switch it off in a second?
We've gone 50 plus Super Bowls with no one hitting anyone in the head with a helmet. I don't know what.
Yeah.
So should this guy not be allowed? Maybe because he can't turn it off?
It's something just solely with him. Like
who else has hit anyone in the head with a helmet, Jalal?
Nobody
right.
that I know of.
So that's what I'm trying to tell. Like, I don't get what people don't understand. How this is a privilege, dude. The amount of money that's made, the amount of
is there any background
get
to
wild,
why?
Get riled up, throw some fists, whatever.
Was there anything personal or something that we don't know about?
He just he probably snapped. And if that's the case, my man's got deeper mental issue than being out on the field competing with people. Is this a CTE issue that maybe was caused by the NFL? I don't know. Yeah. But the guy, something else is going on. And just like Big Head Ted said, this is not the first thing that he's done that's questionable.
Because if nothing was said, if he didn't say anything disrespectful,
we don't know. We don't know. But that's what I'm saying, man. Is it would if you can't control yourself on a field to not want to kill someone, you might not want to be able to be out there.
For sure.
That's all I'm saying, dude. 50 plus seasons of NFL football in the NFL era. Before the AFL NFL merger. I mean, we're talking about this is the 100th season. You see the 100th season patch on their jersey. I don't know if anyone swung and cracked anyone in a helmet back in 1902, but I'm telling you, in the Super Bowl era, no. Yeah, with the leather joints. Good point. But in the Super Bowl era, I mean, that's it. Love it. Man, you a asshole. Mistakes, white boys. What does that mean? He made a mistake and I don't understand because I'm white? I don't get it.
Or are we wrong because we're white boys because of our take? I don't get it.
I don't understand, dude.
I thought he was
gotta bring some better shit than that.
Manchester.
I don't know.
Man U.
Oh, Man U.
It's gotta be more clear. I don't understand. I stand by my statement. Luckily, NFL protects QBs. Anyone else having this fight is a different issue. Stand by it, John. I didn't say you were wrong. I said we're not going to agree. We're not going to agree. I don't think you can crack someone in the head in the helmet and call it all good. 8 seconds left in the game is what gets me. It's like I told my lady. Get up, run to the sideline, go party with your boys, bang some NFL groupies, call it a day. Now his whole career is jaded.
All right.
AC Lau. So by that rationale, Pouncey should get more than 3 games since he also blacked out. I'm cool with whatever you want to give Pouncey. I think 3 games is fair. If you want to give him 5 games, I think it's fair. He kicked him in the head.
Yeah, he was kicking him in the head.
He was booting. I mean, my man still had a helmet on. He didn't put cleats to his nose. He didn't put cleats to his face. The guy still had a helmet on. That would have even been different. If he ripped off somebody else's helmet and swung it at Mason Rudolph while he was still wearing a helmet, I wouldn't even feel. I'd be like, oh, cool. Guy got a little crazy. Swung the helmet at him. Homeboy had a helmet on. 3 games.
Right.
He got a little nuts. You need to chill out. Wouldn't even be close to the same combo. The fact that he swung the helmet, he ripped off the guy's head and knew he didn't have a helmet on, intentionally knowing this could kill my man.
Had to go over his 2 linemen to reach over and hit him. Like he had to go the extra mile to be able to hit Mason Rudolph.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah. So
that's exactly why we're different people, John. That's your response. Dirty stuff happens all the time to tons of people. You're right. You're right. Just let it all. That's good. It's a good solution. Cam Newton got hit in the head plenty of times before. With a helmet, love it? What are we talking about, guys? I got to get off this. You guys are killing me. You guys are just killing me here. Have to defend your QB. Yep, I get that.
I mean, I agree with that. I mean, in some way, yeah.
Move on to the Colin Kaepernick incident here. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let me finish out on the Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett's appealing the suspension. So, which I don't understand because there's
on what grounds? Yeah.
Well, there's not a definitive suspension set. It's indefinite. What is he appealing? Because there's not a certain game. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a 10-game suspension. He wants to appeal it and get it 5. I'm not really positive on what he's appealing because there's no date that he's even looking at a possible return. So is he looking to appeal it from an indefinite to a certain amount of games?
Or to not have the suspension? Like just to say, hey, no, I'm going against the total indefinite suspension like it never ever happened again.
Here we go. Adam Schefter of ESPN reports Wednesday, November 20th. He'll hold his appeal hoping to either get the indefinite banishment overruled by an arbitrator or at the very least have a finite number of games assigned to it. So that's what he's looking for. He wants some concrete, which I agree. I like that. I would want it concrete too. What are we looking at here? Hey, I messed up. I acknowledge I messed up. If he needs to go to counseling, if he needs to be evaluated a little bit, whatever he's got to do, and then hit me with a certain amount of games. But maybe that's the thing. Maybe the NFL is saying, hey, whoa, this is too soon. We need you to get checked out in the head before we talk about the amount of games. I don't know. I don't know exactly what they're saying on there, but he is appealing. That appeal will take place on Tuesday. And that's kind of what we're talking about here. Yeah, we could go on and on about this all day. I mean, no one's obviously, my point of view is my point of view, yours is yours, and we all have, we're all going to agree to disagree and agree and disagree and agree to disagree.
Well, and I think, to bring something up just to kind of tie it up, if you look at, do you remember hockey, right? I know Jalal, you don't really watch that much hockey?
Nah.
So this is back in the day, right? Do you remember a guy by the name of Todd Bertuzzi?
Yes.
And Steve Moore? Do you remember that incident, that fight?
Yeah, totally. When he jabbed him from the back and jammed his head into the ice.
Right. Now,
did he get criminal charges for that?
He didn't use a helmet. He didn't use anything.
Didn't use anything. No weapons.
Bare knuckle, right? And actually, so yeah, he was. So essentially, the combination of the hit and then the fall and then piling on resulted in, what was it? It was a 3-point fractured neck vertebrae, if I remember correct.
Yeah.
And the facial cuts, and then had a concussion on top of that. This guy went from being a normal guy to a paraplegic the rest of his life. Now, I don't know if he got any criminal charges, Todd Bertuzzi got any criminal charges or anything like that, but I think that is the closest thing that, could have happened to this. So if we talk about the could-be's, the would-be's, that is probably the most, in my mind, that's the most biggest monumental bad fight that ever came to my mind, because somebody got paralyzed after this.
Right.
And who knows what could have happened with this, and I don't want to go into that, but used a helmet. You used what they would call a weapon, and that was out of line. That was out of not having any discipline, being paid a lot of money, being on national television, and I think you just have to be better. Mm-hmm. You have to make smarter decisions. You have to be more disciplined. And I think if there's people in the leagues like Ndamukong Suh, I wish he wasn't in the league, stomping on people, Aaron Rodgers' head, with the helmet, you remember that. You remember the nut shots that he did. I just think there's got to be more discipline. And I think, there is a time and place for
that's the thing.
For being
I don't
wild.
think it has to be crazy discipline, because like Jalal said, these guys are amped. These guys are hyped up.
Hell yeah.
There's a ton of emotion.
At the highest level that none of us would understand.
Since a young age.
We don't know that.
The high school kids are going hard.
It's a crazy aggressive.
We've never performed at the highest level.
Yep.
That's what
I'm saying. I'm trying to understand. That's why I'm willing to let a lot of the, you guys swing at each other a little bit. You get a little out of control. You grab each other's face mask. You push somebody down. You rip them down. You hit them in the nuts. It's a little bit much.
Yeah.
That gets a little bit much where it comes for me, but it's still better than banging them in the head with a helmet when they have no helmet on. Like, you know what I mean? It's better than that. It's better than that. And I'm lenient with the punishment. I'm okay being, you don't have to get that crazy, because like I said, guys react emotionally. Guys do emotional things in the heat of battle, in the heat of a situation. I understand all that's fine.
Yeah.
We don't need to suspend everyone for every push in the back, every knockdown, everything after the whistle. But we don't need to be cracking people in the head with helmets.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
The Colin Kaepernick workout.
Yeah.
Let's go to there real quick. What do you know about it? What did you see? And we'll go into the Stephen A. comments here in a minute as well. Back and forth with Eric Reed on that situation. So fill me in on the lowdown here.
Yeah, so the lowdown is this. So they were going to play at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, correct?
Yeah.
They had almost like an open tryout for Kaepernick. The NFL supposedly hosted it, right? Which we'll maybe get into there in a second. But it sounds like, we talked about it on the last cast, like Kaepernick said, well, hey, can we move it to Tuesday? Can we move it to a different day? NFL said no. So we all already know that there wasn't much flexibility. That's why we kind of said, well, is this a part of the collusion case? Was this in the contract? Was this was this just kind of a ploy, as you might want to say? Well, then this happens, and they didn't go to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. You saw that, correct?
Of course.
They did not, right? So Kaepernick actually said they wanted to go ahead and host it at a high school. I think it was at Charles Drew High School, if I'm correct, which was in Riverdale. And for his private, what would be a private workout, Colin Kaepernick wanted to make it a public, interactive, display. Am I correct on that?
Yeah. He wanted from the beginning. Here, I'll read you the statement really quick. From his reps, Mr. Kaepernick this was a transparent and open process, him moving the workout.
Okay.
The reason he moved the workout. From the outset, Mr. Kaepernick requested a legitimate process, and from the outset, the NFL office has not provided one. Most recently, the NFL has demanded that as a precondition of the workout, Mr. Kaepernick sign an unusual liability waiver that addresses employment-related issues and rejected the standard liability waiver from physical injury proposed by Mr. Kaepernick's representatives. Additionally, Mr. Kaepernick requested all media be allowed into the workout to observe and film it, and for an independent film crew to be there to ensure transparency, the statement continued. The NFL denied his request. Based on the prior conduct by the league office, Mr. Kaepernick simply asks for a transparent and open process, which is why the new location has been selected for today. Mr. Kaepernick looks forward to seeing the representatives from the clubs today. That was his statement.
Gotcha.
So, again, BS by the NFL, just not letting him, let him bring in his film crew.
Yeah.
Let the media be there. Let him just do his thing. What is the issue here? I don't understand why they're putting all these stipulations on the workout. Yeah. Holding a workout they've never held before for a single player in the middle of the season. This whole thing is nuts. Mm-hmm. This whole thing feels like a witch hunt. Doesn't feel legit.
No.
It doesn't feel contrite at all.
No, at all. Yeah, I mean, I the things I don't like about it, it's
if you're gonna, I don't even care either way. If you're gonna give it to him, give the guy a workout though.
Right.
Well, that tells you where their intentions are, right? It's all they're doing the publicity stunt on their end, because if they had good intentions, they would allow the media to come and they would be fully transparent. And he's not asking for a whole lot. He just wants everybody to be able to see what happened.
Yeah,
there.
right.
I think,
that's understandable, especially from a league that you feel like has blackballed you. Yeah. You feel like they've done things to keep you out of the league. Mm-hmm. And if so, of course, how are you going to trust that league? Of course you want transparency.
Yeah.
That only makes sense. And the fact that he requested this before they even said they do the workout. Then they did the workout. Then they tried to say, hey, well, we requested this. Now the NFL's denying it. They're saying, nope, can't do it.
Right.
Can't accommodate. Why? I don't understand. Just let the guy work out. Mm-hmm. If a team wants to sign him, sign him.
Right.
Let them deal with it. It's crazy to me that we're in this position. 3 years. Let's hear the thoughts from Eric Reed, longtime confidant and supporter of Colin Kaepernick in this in the situation, man. Let me see here. Yeah, let me play this statement from Eric Reed, and then we'll go into the Stephen A. stuff.
It's been what Colin's been waiting on for 3 years. We've been telling y'all that he stayed ready. He's been working out 5 times a week, and he proved that.
Garrett, what was the process for you being able to be there? Obviously, I'm sure you spoke with the team, and then being able to be there for him, I'm sure, was a special experience for you.
Yeah, I did not speak with the team. I went there on my free time, so then I came back in time for my meetings last night. Of course, I'm going to be there for my brother. Y'all seen that. The way he fights for people, the way he fights for justice, I want to make sure I'm there supporting him. So I'm happy I was able to do that, and it timed out well.
There you go. So there's some of the comments here. Let me get to the next.
It was because there was all these false narratives around Colin's ability to play this game. I was on the San Francisco team that was ranked last in the league in defense, that led the league in drop passes, and he still, I think, had top 5 touchdown interception ratio in NFL history, despite all of that. And people coming out here and saying that he can't play the game when I know that's not true. So. It's okay. The whole point of this workout, despite the PR circus that the NFL made this by only giving him 3 hours notice to accept the workout, despite them denying transparency, Colin simply asked for media, for you, people like you, to be at the workout so you can capture the footage so the people and the public can see. The NFL turned that down. They wanted Colin to sign a waiver that relinquished his employment rights, instead of just a standard liability waiver, which Colin and his representative sent them. They turned that down. The whole goal of this was to show everybody that Colin is ready to play this game. He took his workout to a different location, and he showed that. He proved that. It was recorded that his arm was elite. It's always been that way.
There you go. So I think I see on both sides. I see it's stupid what the NFL's doing. I don't understand why they're doing it this way. That doesn't change my opinion on Colin Kaepernick as far as if I think he can play, if I think he's a starter in the league. I don't. I think he's a backup quarterback. I think he could be in the league. I think he could probably help a team. If somebody goes down, could he step in and do some things? Yeah. I don't think.
But it would have to be a system built for him.
That's what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
In a Baltimore situation, a situation where he's going to be running the same type of system. He's not going to step in and run, the system the Patriots are running. He's not going to step in and be Tom Brady's backup. Aaron Rodgers, maybe he might be okay in Green Bay. Rodgers, they do some mobile shit over there with Matt LaFleur. Yeah. Might be okay. Might be a fit there.
He's definitely not going to be in the Broncos situation because we don't have one. It's a mess.
But that's the thing, man. That's why it's going to be hard for him to just step in and play. Mm-hmm. He's going to need a certain situation. You're going to need a situation. You're going to need to build an offense around him, an offensive coordinator that's got something built around him. And who's going to do that with a quarterback that's already in his 32, 33?
I think he's 32.
Something like that. Mm-hmm. It's tough. But I'm not saying he can't be in the league. I'm not saying he can't produce. I'm not saying he can't be a backup quarterback. But he can't be with the circus.
Yeah.
No team is going to take on that baggage and let you be a backup.
Yeah.
That's starter baggage, not backup baggage.
Maybe the Bears need to bring him in.
Dude.
See the benching
of course.
Of Trubisky?
Of course.
The end?
Of course. You sure, don't you think that was on everyone's mind?
Yeah.
It's crazy. All right, let me get into the Stephen A. Smith audio.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is Stephen A. Smith responding to Eric Reed. Or did he put the video out first and then Eric Reed said something?
Yeah, I believe Stephen A. Smith put his video out first.
All right, here's that. We'll start there. People on the dude, I'm gonna have to cut all this out when we upload the show. This is
dang.
Man. Yo. All right, I think we're back, guys. Oh. You can't beat this kind of stuff. You can't beat the new studio
growing
vibes
pains,
in here.
man.
You can't,
we really didn't want to skip the show this week, so
man.
we were like, let's just give them what we can, man. Let's give them what we got.
We really, dude. I just want to play Heads Up 7 Up right now, bro.
God dang.
I'm sorry, guys. I apologize, man. Sorry, guys.
Don't cut it out, man.
We're trying.
That's what we were just talking about. Sharing the process.
Live. Yeah, sorry, guys.
All right, do you want to go back to that
We
Stephen
are
A?
back, John King. We
are back.
Bro.
We are back.
All right, jeez.
We are back.
All right, let me get back to Stephen A. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you so much So it wasn't the sound clip issue as it was the me kicking the cord out. Did I kick that out? I had to.
I don't know.
All right, so I just can't extend my legs. Here's Stephen A. Smith.
So let me get this straight. Colin Kaepernick has been working out all of this time. Him, people in his camp, his close ones, loved ones, everybody talking about he wants to play football. He wants to play football. He's ready to play. Just give him the chance. So what does the NFL do? Recognizing that teams need a shield because they need something to hide behind, because they know that, guess what? If we bring this brother in for a workout and we don't like him or we don't want him, who knows what we're going to get accused of? We need cover. So the NFL provides that. I have no doubt Jay-Z's involved. I have no doubt Roger Goodell is involved. I have no doubt there's a host of people involved, but forget all of that. This man wanted a chance. 25 teams show up in Georgia at the Atlanta Falcons practice facility, state-of-the-art facility, NFL personnel, equipment, everything, video, everything. And what does Colin Kaepernick do? Not Tuesday when he found out about it, not Wednesday, not Thursday, not Friday, Saturday. 3 hours before the workout. Because of some issue with a liability waiver. Colin Kaepernick wants to change the venue. Colin Kaepernick wants his own receivers. Colin Kaepernick wants to video things himself. Colin Kaepernick.
Is that the end of it?
He ain't done no interviews. He ain't talked to nobody. Media can't find him, but he wants to do it. He wants the media available now. You see, he don't want to play. He wants to be a martyr. But guess what? It ain't working this time. All of us believe that Colin Kaepernick would have showed out. And if he had showed out, I'm here to tell you, I believe he would have had a job inside of 2 weeks. But it didn't happen because he didn't show. He wanted to show up to a high school in Georgia. Not an NFL facility, a high school. And then YouTube it live. Like the average Joe out there gets to decide if he's on the NFL roster. You don't want to work. You just want to make noise. And you want to control the narrative. It's over. Colin Kaepernick's aspiration in the NFL. For an NFL career. It's over. Talk to y'all Monday on First Take.
All right. Do you think that's the way he really feels, or is that hyping to hype the show?
I think he's hyping it a little bit. Yeah, I don't think he feels exactly that way. I think there's probably some things that, you can take, that any of us could take from that. But no, I'm kind of with you on your take. I don't blame Colin, man, for wanting a little bit of transparency, for wanting a little bit. I don't know what that waiver form actually really did say or didn't say. Only Kaepernick does in the NFL. So for me, in Kaepernick's spot, yeah, I mean, I'd want my team to be there. I'd want to have some transparency. I'd want to have my own video. You look at you, man, a content creator who wants to make his own videos, for YouTube, for social media, whatever. I don't have a problem with that. But the NFL did set up something for him, whether it was good or bad, at Mercedes-Benz, and probably had more teams set up for him to watch him there.
They said there was 25 teams according to the report.
And according to how many people were actually there, what was it, 6 to 8 teams that actually got to see him?
Yeah, I saw 6 teams.
So, I think there's a bad side to every bit of it, but I don't mind Kaepernick wanting to have some video there, wanting to have some transparency, wanting to have some team there, wanting to have some media there. I really don't blame him. And I think that's okay.
Here's what I'm not understanding, and maybe you guys can help me out in the chat. Stephen A. is saying the NFL set up all this media. They set up everything. The media could be there and all that, right? Kaepernick was saying that the media wasn't allowed, or
Correct.
just his own media wasn't allowed. Why did he move it? Because of
his own media.
No media.
Yeah, his own media for sure. I don't know about no media.
Because in the statement from his representatives, additionally, Mr. Kaepernick requested all media be allowed into the workout to observe and film, and for an independent crew to be there to ensure transparency. Which one did the NFL say couldn't be at Mercedes? His own film crew or the actual media? Because the neighborhood in the comments told me it's the actual media. They said his film crew was fine.
Huh.
Stephen A. is saying they set up this whole thing with the media there for him. He chose to move it
to a high school.
To the high school because of the independent film crew. What is true here? I'm missing something.
Well, I think they didn't get to respond to it because they say when this they released a statement and it said, we heard for the first time last night. So I don't know when this was actually released, but around the same time we heard from Nike that Colin wanted to bring his own video crew. We heard for the first time this afternoon that Colin wanted to open the event to all media. So I don't know if they responded in time or if they even made a statement about that.
Man,
it's interesting that you bring up.
Trying to get the facts. So, you know what I mean? So
it's interesting that you bring up Nike because
there isn't facts.
Because Nike supposedly came out and said we did not have any representation at Colin Kaepernick's tryout.
I heard Nike come out too.
So,
and they also say that they sent Colin's representatives a standard liability waiver. So they're, in the other, I think Eric Reed's video, he was saying they wanted him to relinquish his employment rights or something like that.
Yeah, they said that, and in the statement from his representatives, it said the exact same. From the outset, Mr. Kaepernick requested a legitimate process. From the outset, the league has not provided one. Most recently, the NFL demanded that that as a precondition, Mr. Kaepernick sign an unusual liability waiver that addresses unemployment-related issues and rejected the standard liability waiver from physical injury proposed by Kaepernick's representatives. So they came with the standard one. The NFL said, no, here's this one. That's what their representatives say, and that's what Eric Reed said. Now, I'm not sure if he's getting that info from this.
The NFL statement says on Wednesday we sent Colin's representatives a standard liability waiver.
So, see, you have all this he said, she said, and it's getting in the way of the facts because I'm not sure. So when you have people talking about it, are we talking about the stuff we hear? Or are we talking about what actually happened? And that's what's hard for us.
Yeah.
Especially in the media. You don't always get the transparency you need or all the facts you need to really make everything concrete. And I hate that because you know me better than anyone. I just want direct. I want us to be very direct with each other.
Are you pregnant or you're not?
Exactly. I don't do a little bit pregnant. I don't do a little bit. Are you pregnant or are you not? Are we moving forward? Are we not? Black, white, what is it? Tell me and we can agree or disagree, or we can agree to disagree and we can still move on. But either way, I just want to understand.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do here, but don't let me get in the way of the facts. I mean, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough without the facts. But did you see the response that Eric Reed
to Stephen A?
Yeah.
Yes.
And basically, dude, we don't even have time. We got to move on. Stephen A went off on a bomb on Twitter, dude.
Did he?
Or went off like a bomb. It's like 10 tweets, bro. Just boom, 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 boom. And again, without all the correct information, I feel like it's all speculation. It's all hearsay. Because we're talking about stuff that nobody fully knows about. Nobody knows what's real and what's not real.
Right.
You have the NFL saying one thing. You have Kaepernick and his representatives saying one thing. Who are you to believe? Which side are you to believe? I think there's blame on both sides to go around.
I think so.
I think there's definitely blame on both sides to go around. From all the way back when it started to now, 3 years later, the way it's been handled. I think there's blame on both sides. Nobody's hands are clean. Nobody's doing exactly what they should be doing. Nobody's making it easy for anyone else. Everyone's making it harder on the other side regardless because everyone's scorned. Everyone's hurt. Kaepernick's hurt and that he got blackballed and wants to be in the league supposedly. The NFL's hurt because they got drugged through the mud with this whole thing already. They don't want to get drugged back through it. It's been going on. They paid him out a bunch of money. There's a lot on both sides here. There's a lot. And I'm not saying either side is completely right or either side's completely wrong. Just like a lot of things. His side and the truth.
Somewhere in there is the truth. Yep.
You got it? And that's usually how it goes, man.
Just real quick, do you think that Colin would have, or maybe he felt like it was a disadvantage if he went to that practice that the NFL set up for him? Like, could they have made it harder for him to look good, or maybe set up the situation?
Well, here's what I don't really understand. Why is it a big deal that he wants to choose his receivers? What's wrong with that? I don't want to be thrown to Joe Schmo I've never seen before. Yeah. Like, I'd rather have some people I've been working with.
I mean, you say like facts. Okay, we need facts, but nowadays, man, it's all about perception. Like, if he had the wrong receiver, the receiver drops the pass, they'll put out the stats. You know, this is how many incomplete passes, and then it looks bad on his part. So I don't blame him for wanting to control what he can control. Mm-hmm. But
I think they're more looking at, and that's why I think like the receivers, for me personally, I'd like to be throwing to my own guys I've been working with. But I think that on the other side, if they're dropping balls, doesn't matter. Was it there? Did Colin hit him in the hands with the deep ball? Did Colin hit him with the quick out? It's all about him. How is the ball coming out of his hand? Does it have velocity? How's that exit velocity? How's it coming in there? How's he rolling out?
Perception of, you put out a different stat sheet or something.
How's the arm strength?
I don't think they go off catches. It's like more, catch radius. More, was it there? Was it? Yeah. How does it look coming off the hands? And that's what Eric Reed was alluding to. The tweet from Adam Schefter reported that said an anonymous NFL scout from the workout said his arm level looked elite. His arm looked elite. So he's making all, that sounds to me like he's got power there. He's making all the NFL caliber throws. He can hit the sideline. He can hit the deep ball. He can hit the post. Now, we're running against air. All this is against air. Anyways, none of it, you know what I mean? That's what I don't understand. It's like he's in there even on 7-on-7. He's in against air.
What I remember is, though, in that NFL statement, I'm pretty sure that was released either yesterday or the day before, I think the NFL actually did address that Colin could bring his own receivers. I did read that in one of the statements, so that trumps that fact away. But is the tryout more structured in the way the NFL wanted versus Colin doing his own structure? There could be some validity to that, but I think the NFL allowed via the statement to him to bring his own people, his own receivers, which I think is a huge thing.
So he was allowed to bring his own.
Yeah, I think so,
and that's fine. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Is like, hey, if he can't bring his own guys with that, but that's what Vitzer said. Yeah, read the NFL statement. Okay. No issues with receivers. Yesterday, when Colin's representative said he wanted to bring his own receivers to the workout, we agreed to the request.
Nice.
So that's from the official NFL statement that you're probably looking at.
Yep.
Jalal.
Okay.
So, I mean, do you agree with Stephen A on that? Does he just not want to play? Does he want everyone to think he wants to play so he can be kind of just this forever in this middling, I never got a shot, look what could have been, and he doesn't ever have to be there? That's kind of what Stephen A was saying.
So here's what I would say. Yes, I do believe he wants to play, but I think his agenda is not that.
He's got a lot of terms.
His agenda is, I wouldn't use the martyr term, but I think his agenda is to be a spokesperson for his people, for mistreatment, for all these other things. So I think the playing football falls below the actual agenda, and I would leave it there for me. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
The agenda is more important. And I think the agenda would trump playing football. But I think it takes playing football to have the agenda and to have the platform.
Right.
The agenda comes first, I believe, with him.
Right. Misha Moustakis.
Nice.
To get a longer cable so TTF doesn't keep disconnecting it. Nice.
I like it.
Yeah, that was my bad. I kicked it out.
Get that man a splitter, for God's sake.
Misha Moustakis. Now, $5. I'll match it if you make the shot. You're for the century here.
All right.
You're doing bad. We need to get a sneaker, a Dawn for the couldn't even I was gonna match the 5. We can't even do that, man. We can't even do that.
Save $5.
Oh, geez. Hilarious. Facts don't care about your feelings. Choner.
Yeah.
That's the truth, bruh. That's the truth.
They're in a sick game of chess, man. We'll see what happens.
John King, same narrative used against Ali. Good point. Eric Castro. Oh, here we go. Let's forget these guys already. Hello, gents. I think he meant thanks for the cast. Ooh, my bad.
Nice.
My bad.
All right, so if you shoot it, then I have to match it?
Yeah, that's good.
That's below not good.
Let's do that.
I think Jalal matches it.
Let's do that.
He's on his 2-week window.
All right, airball. Really tight.
Airbud.
I got to figure out a better way to do this with the headphones set up. Because when I scoot back, I'm feeling pressured. I guess that's the way you should be feeling. I should be feeling pressured. What am I talking about? All right. Yeah, I agree. I think that's good on that. As we finish that out, do we have one of these this day? Do we have one of these today? On this day, November 20th, right?
No, it's November 18th. but you're close.
Wow, that's for me. Terrible.
Yeah. So
this is the 20th.
This is, I don't know, man. At least you're ahead and not behind. So that's good, okay?
Yeah,
you're not living in the past, okay? Thanks, guy.
Thanks.
So check this out, man. So I'll give you a little backstory on this before I tell you what it is. So I wrote a book report. You remember book reports back in the day?
Of course I do.
I wrote a book report on this event back in middle school, dude, when I was coming up in this world. And I still remember it like it was yesterday because I was so deep in it and I was intrigued by it. So let's get into the story. On this day, on November 18th, 1978, what we know today became the Jonestown Massacre. Are you familiar?
It sounds familiar.
All right.
Refresh me. You wrote a book report on this thing?
I did.
What year was that? 89?
No.
Summer of 89?
Let's see.
Summer school for you?
I was born in 82, so that would have been like 96, maybe?
Oh, okay.
95, 96?
Dude, did you see, side note, the Atlanta bombing? There's a movie coming
Yes,
out.
I
Clint
did.
Eastwood directed on the
Yes.
Atlanta bombings for 96.
What was his name?
The security guard.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Oh, that's the name of the movie, too. Richard Jewell?
Richard Jewell. Yeah, I know
dude.
Jewell. Yeah.
Yep.
Dang, that should be good.
Yeah, I know.
I remember that one.
Sorry, you said
because
96.
he was the one that called in to say, "Hey, there's a bomb,"
Yeah.
and then he obviously got blamed.
Yeah,
and
right.
then the
things
whole
got
thing
crazy.
transpired. Yeah. So on this day, November 18, 1978, what we know to be known as the Jonestown Massacre. So this was more than 900 members of an American cult called the People's Temple died, all in a mass suicide by drinking the Kool-Aid, as they call it today, right? They had like some sort of fertilizer or whatever in there. And their leader goes by the name of Jim Jones.
Nice.
This mass suicide took place. Yeah, right. Took place at the so-called Jonestown settlement in the South American nation of Guyana. Jones had founded what became the People's Temple in Indiana in the 50s, relocated to California in the 60s, and then in the 70s, following negative media attention, the powerful Jim Jones, preacher, moved 1,000 of his followers to the Guyanese, I don't know how you say Guyanese jungle, where he promised they would establish a utopian community. So that was always the goal, to kind of have this utopian community where there was all, just self-harvested by them, their own, nobody, no foreigners in. This is what we do. So very cult mentality. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, so they had U.S. Representative Leo Ryan, who had gone to Jonestown to investigate claims of abuse, was actually murdered along with 4 members of his delegation by Jonestown gunmen. That same day, which was November 18th, Jones ordered his followers to ingest poison-laced punch while armed guards stood by to watch. 900 people
That's where
die.
that term comes from, drinking the Kool-Aid.
You got it.
Crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Jonestown Massacre.
Jonestown Massacre.
That was not what I was thinking
1978.
of. That wasn't what I was thinking of at all. But I'm glad you did a book report on it so you could
man, so I could inform you all about it. Yeah,
dude.
It was a crazy event, dude. And I
great.
remember being young, like
Nice
900
job.
people would actually listen to this guy just to drink this shit. And
Right.
They thought they would, and they thought they were going to live forever and all this. And man, just so weird and awkward. But this was a big deal, man. Obviously, damn near 1,000 people lost to this tragic event.
That's crazy, dude. What day? What year?
1978.
78. Wow.
You got it.
Crazy stuff, man. On this day, I was gonna have another one for you, but it's not that good. That was
not that good.
That one's way.
It was for the 20th.
Huh? It was for the 20th.
It was
exactly.
on this day on the 20th.
It was for the 20th. Look at this. This guy's giving me shots. Nice one, Jalal. Nice one. All right, let's do this. Let me pull this up, man. Yeah, let's get into a little football talk presented by SeatGeek. Actually, dude, SeatGeek just hit the PayPal.
Oh, nice.
We got money.
Oh, okay, cool.
Thank you to everybody. Huge shout out to you guys, man. Everyone has been using the code underrated
Nice.
on SeatGeek for your first purchase. You'll get $20 off any tickets you buy your first purchase on SeatGeek by using the code underrated. And then it also helps your boy out, man. Helps out your boys. Helps out the homies here. Kick some money back to us. So we appreciate you guys using our code. The code is underrated and it can be used on the SeatGeek app or at SeatGeek.com. NFL this weekend. Let's start with DraftKings. DraftKings tournament that went down this week, man.
Not good.
Bruh.
Not good.
Not good for you, but it's good for somebody.
Yeah, I was doing good through the first half.
Good for one of our listeners.
After that, it changed.
Why is my nacho net's going slow, dude?
Is it?
It's crawling. I don't have the DraftKings. I mean, oh, there we go. Maybe it's DK. It's not loading.
It's DK is poop.
All right, there we go. Contests. Sorry, Dal. I would have had you pull it up if I'd have known we were going to be having these kind of strugs here. No carry.
Well, I was in the basement, so I was. I fell in 10th this week, and like I said, through the first half, man, I was doing really well. I was in that first spot.
There we go.
First half, everything gets crappy. So let's give it up to taking first this week in the most underrated DraftKings. We got Chonerman.
Oh, it's Chonerman.
Chonerman.
Nice.
With 152 points. If we look at who this fool had, this fool had Garoppolo, who in some leagues did over 40. In DraftKings, he did about 36, or so 35 actually is what he did in DK. He also had Josh Jacobs, Stephon Diggs, who went off on our Denver Broncos, which sucked. He also had Sutton from the Broncos. Anybody else? He had the 49ers D, which brought in 14 points. So 152 points wins DraftKings this week.
Barely over 150. It was a rough week.
Yeah.
In those early games, dude, especially, like, I was like waiting for the scoring to happen.
There wasn't a lot of scoring.
No, it was a rough week. Shout out to Choner, man. He took down the tournament dude. Davey Boy, 152.06. Chonerman 152.58.
Oh.
Sabres Bills 151.28. That was the top three, dude. That might be the closest top three we've ever had.
I would say.
Landog there in fifth, dude. That dude is in top 5 every week.
That guy's pretty good.
Pretty good, dude. Nice job, Landon.
Where'd you end up this week?
11th, right by you.
Oh, right by me.
Down there, crapping our pants.
Crapping our pants.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah,
all right, so that is the DraftKings tournament. Let's move. Let's just go into the heaters results, because that was not very good for me at all. Mm-hmm. And of course, I knew, that's how it would go. Let's just start with Marco. Marco, you said you DM me. I'll get you your money, bro. I tried to tell you that the Saints were going in there and stomping their heads. LOL. Yeah, I think the public it was a heavy public week. Mm-hmm. It was chalk week, dude.
It was chalk week.
Look at the
very chalky.
Look at for everyone from the Cowboys covering a huge spread to the Saints covering that spread to, anyone other than Minnesota. That was really the only team that really pooped the bed as far as covering the spread. Like, oh man, they should have covered that for sure. Colts easily smashed the Jags at home. That would be another kind of trap one. Colts haven't looked too good. 33-13, nothing. Bills cover easily, 17-point win over the Dolphins. Mm-hmm. Chalky as you can get there. The Ravens, chalky as you can get there over the Texans, 41-7 beat down. If you took chalk this week, like my man Marco, you got paid. You did well.
You did.
If you tried to play the game like I do on the weekly, like my record is shown, you got killed this week. I went 1-4.
Yeah.
I got absolutely obliterated. But I'm just letting you guys know, look at the record. It doesn't happen like that every week. Not every week is just what you think is going to happen is going to happen. They wouldn't have that big place out in the desert with all the lights that takes your money once a year when you go there, called Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. If it was chalk every week. If everyone could just look at the games like I could this week and pick the winners, it'd be a lot easier.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at, man.
Robin would have done a hell of a job this week picking them.
Chalk.
No doubt.
Where's your the Saints, I lost on that one.
Yep.
You lost
As
on that
did I.
one. We both lost there with the Bucks. Let's start with the Cowboys, Dal.
Yeah.
Let's start with the top of your list, the Cowboys.
Love it.
-3.5.
Yeah.
Line shot all the way up to 7.
Wow.
You got a gift.
I got locked
because
in.
they hadn't ruled Stafford out yet by the time we picked the heaters on Thursday.
That's right.
Didn't need it anyway. You still got the cover. What was that? 37-24? Cowboys, 35-27.
Yep.
35-27. Easy cover. They would have covered 7. They would have covered 7.5. So it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. You killed it. Another one that you and I went head-to-head on, I lost here. Dal Palantonio gets the dub. Redskins. Haskins, the line, the coaching staff, everyone looked like crap. Dude, I felt so bad. Did you see that clip of Dwayne Haskins? Never do I feel bad for an Ohio State man. Dude, Dwayne Haskins on the sidelines, he was basically begging his offensive line. He was like, what do I have to do?
Right.
I'll do anything. What do you guys want me to do? Do you want me to go to this side? Do you want me just give me some blocking? Just do something. And they were laughing at him. Did you see the clip?
Really?
They were laughing at him, dude. It was insane. Yeah, it was like I was watching Air Bud. Felt a tear rolling down my face.
Yeah, no doubt.
I was like,
you know who should have been asking? Deshaun Watson.
Right. He probably was asking too.
That was brutal, dude.
My goodness, dude.
God, 3.5 points is what he netted me in 3 leagues. Tell you how great that is.
I love that. I played against the guy that had that too. Yeah, about 4 points.
Oh my God.
4 points. So Jets, easy win over the Redskins. You were right, Doc. You said it in the heaters.
Yep.
You said we're not going to need the points.
Yep.
Jets win outright. Not only did they win outright, they smashed. What was the final there? 34-17.
Yeah.
Smash spot for the Jets. Dow gets another win. Another one that this is the one, or sorry, not another one. This is one of the ones that I went the opposite. Panthers at home.
Yeah.
I didn't touch this game, but you took the Falcons plus 5.5, and I thought you were nuts. This was one of the games that didn't go the chalk way.
Yeah.
You happened to pick it.
Nutty.
And bam, you get the dub.
Sweet dub on that
Falcons
one.
plus 5.5. There it is. Don't even need the points. Talk about don't need the points.
Don't.
We're talking 29-3.
Yeah.
The Atlanta Falcons go into Carolina and beat the shit out of them. Tell me this. Is this the new look Atlanta Falcons the past 2 weeks? Saints, Panthers. Is this the Atlanta Falcons out of the bye? The new look, what we should have gotten Atlanta Falcons, pissed off Atlanta Falcons? Or are these just the Panthers are a little bit down, Saints had a bad week, Falcons still aren't that good?
I think the Falcons still aren't that good. But
How do they lose seven games in 7 games?
I think they are still playing for something that is almost
that we don't know about.
That is almost spiritual.
Okay,
they really obviously want their coach to keep that job because their coach, dude, Dan Quinn, has fired the whole entire defensive staff, offensive staff. He's fired everybody that he could fire. He is literally the last person that survives that organization.
Yeah.
He really is. Dan Quinn is the last equation in that thing. So
Does he keep his job, though?
I feel like, well, yeah, dude, now they won two straight.
So he keeps his job. What if they lose the rest of the games, Dal?
Dude.
There's still quite a few seasons.
He was on the hot seat, I think, more than even Adam Gase was there for a little bit. And I think his team is rallying around him and playing for him to keep his job. I think there's almost something spiritual happening over there with the Falcons all of a sudden.
Look at you, Dal.
That's what I think. But I still think the Falcons are kind of Duke.
So
Duke Nukem.
Unfortunately, and then the last one for you, the Raiders, that's a loss.
Yeah.
The Raiders minus 10.5. I thought maybe you were going to get the late cover.
I thought they were going to get that late touchdown, dude. What the hell are they doing?
They did everything they could to not score a touchdown for you late in that game.
They're brutal.
And I told you, we talked about it. I was like, man, that's a lot of points, 10.5. Yeah. I know it's the Bengals, but
I said they were a lot of points.
That's a lot of points, and the Raiders couldn't get it done. At home, even couldn't cover the 10.5. They get a win, 17-10.
Yeah,
but they don't cover the 10.5 against Ryan Finley, the rookie quarterback. I mean, the Raiders' D is just not that good.
I thought the Red Rocket was coming back in because you saw Finley do something to either his knee or his ankle.
Yeah,
and then you had the Red Rocket just throwing
the ball
on the sides, ready to go,
loosening up. All right, so. I lost the Bucks. I lost the Ravens. I lost the Texans +4 I lost the Bucks. I lost the Redskins against you. I lost the Texans against the Ravens, and I lost the Bears +6.5 last night on Sunday night, dude. I thought it was going to get a backdoor cover there. Or no, not a backdoor cover. I thought it was going to finish out. What was the score forever? 10-7. And I thought, oh, cool. Just let the Rams win it at 10-7. They get the late touchdown, 3 minutes to go in the fourth. I'm like, damn it. Just screwed me on the spread.
And I needed Gurley, not Brown, to make that touchdown.
Oh,
jeez,
right.
Dude. Or Cup.
Dude, I had Gurley in DraftKings. I made about $35 last night on DraftKings. Would have been way more if Gurley would have hit that touchdown.
No doubt. We needed Gurley.
So there we are. There's my 4 losses. The only one I won on. Buffalo, easily 17-point win over Miami. We talked about that. Dude, I am not gaining much.
Damn, so you went 1-4?
Yep. And I went, from 35-15, I went up to 36-19.
Ouch.
Bad slide for me this week. Dow Palantonio goes up 29. I went
3-2.
So you're 32. So you go from 29 with 3 wins. He goes from 29-21 to 29 or to 32-23.
Gotcha.
So
reverse numbers.
36-19, 32-23. We're getting close, guy.
Yeah.
This might come down to a couple more beater weeks like this for me. You're gonna be in some shape.
Be in there like swimwear.
Yeah, but we know don't go chalky every week, bro.
No, dude. And I don't usually go that chalky.
It's just what happened this week.
Just what it was.
I don't usually have many 1-4s. Maybe now that we started promoting them, though, I'm gonna start having a lot more 1-4s. That's how the universe works.
Let's hope not.
Let's hope not for the show, right?
Yeah.
You're like, geez, this guy doesn't know shit. What is he talking about? We'd have to cut the show out or cut the segment out. So there are the Heaters results for the weekend. Anything more you want to hit on over the weekend? NFL stuff that kind of surprised you? Any games? Anything? Did you watch all the games yesterday?
Pretty much.
Did you red zone?
Yeah, I red zoned it all day.
What about the Broncos jumping up to a 20-0 lead?
I know.
Second quarter,
Yeah.
up 20-0. I'm thinking, dude, we're in heaven right now.
Setting a record
I'm
for the
feeling
biggest,
like Brian Adams.
Yeah.
We're in heaven. And no, of course not. But that's what I loved. All the people that are mad on Twitter, all the Broncos fans that are pissed off, I understand. But guys, this is what we want. Take your orange glasses off for a second. Okay? Stop being a fan for a minute. And this is what we want. We don't want the team to just get blown out and look like shit. We don't want them to look like Miami.
Right.
We want them to be competitive. We want them to play as hard as they can against good teams. Minnesota's going to be a playoff team.
They're a great team.
So you want them to play as hard as they can and beat the shit out of these good teams and then just lose at the end so we can get better draft capital. We're going to lose anyway. We're not going to make the playoffs. What is the point of us continuing to win games for to not make the playoffs and lose draft capital? That doesn't make sense to me. Now, you want to see your team play hard. You don't want to see them give up. And what I've seen from the Broncos the past, I would say, the past 2 weeks with Brandon Allen, this is the team they can be. This is the team they could be. With Rich Scangarello getting himself a mobile quarterback. It ain't Flacco, statue Flacco standing in the pocket.
Who would have thought benching Flacco was one of the best things that happened to the Broncos?
Rich Scangarello has really shown his colors in the second half here with Brandon Allen because he's got a mobile quarterback. So that surprised me. But hey, it's all good. It's all good we lost. Broncos need to be losing right now. They don't need to be winning.
Right.
They don't need to be winning. SB15 just checked in. What up, y'all? How much did I miss? A lot, SB. A lot. The show's almost over. How much did I miss?
Did I miss anything?
SB, I love it. I still have 3 hours of work to kill. You're going to have to run it back, brah.
Yeah, no doubt.
You're going to have to go run it back.
All you're going to see is just Dallas missing shots.
That's funny. The split view getting a little crazy from Choner. Air Bud with the fire emoji.
Nice.
Saints had a bad week, and the Panthers are garbage. Falcons are still dookie. That's from Marco. That's what he thinks. Okay, fools.
I do too, yeah.
Here's an update on the Australian Rugby League. The Eels signed Regan Gillard from the Panthers. Great signing. What do you fools think? Oh, dude, if you can get Regan Gillard at that value, or at that rate, what'd they sign him for? Remind me what they signed him for. I just saw it the other day. If you can get him at that, fail beast, by all means.
$2.8 million? I think that's a win.
They got him locked up. They've got a guy at a position that they've needed to solidify for quite a while. I'm excited for you, Fail Beast. What do you think of that analysis?
I love the,
I think
that
that's
sound
great.
like I know what I'm
the
talking
Rugby
about?
League updates.
Yeah.
It did. I think that should be a regular segment in the cast.
It sounded exactly like you know what you're talking about. Oh, sound's out again. Is the sound out again? Marco, stop messing around.
Polo. Looks like it's still plugged into me.
Did I pull it out on this end?
No, look, Fail B says you guys are fire.
Marco, you muted your headphones on accident.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. Oh, Chase said it's good. All right. You guys are fire.
Thanks, Fail Beast.
That's funny. All right, that's the
rugby update for the week.
Yes, we'll end it on that. We'll end the rugby segment on that. Let's jump into sneakers and fashion. Brought to you by Rejuvenator. You can go to rejuvenator.com, use the code underrated10, save 10% off all of your sneaker cleaning needs. You can get yourself some cleaning brushes. They have everything from a super soft brush to prime knit, maybe the medium brush for your leather, and then your super, super coarse brush for the outsole, midsole. If you stepped in some dog crap like I did last week, you got to really get in there. Rejuvenator will help you do that. I should have vlogged it. That's what I should have done, Joel. I should have put it on my... Yeah, I stepped in the major heap of dog crap, and I was in a hurry. And I didn't notice till I tracked it in my car. So then I had to clean dog crap out of my car, and I had it all over my Presto. Yeah, it was fire. I should have. Normally I do. Actually, normally I do Snapchat that kind of stuff.
We need to get you a person that just follows you around the camera, because you always miss like the great moments. And I'm like, where's your camera, dude? And you're like, I don't know, battery's dead. It's somewhere.
I got to. I love it. So sneakers and fashion this week, kind of light, dude. We got a pair of sneakers to look at. Mm-hmm. Not a ton of stuff going on. Let's get to the aliens really, really quickly because Gio brought that up earlier.
The little shock drop?
Yeah. The alien shock drop. Obviously didn't hit. Did you even go? I didn't even go.
So yeah, let me tell you the story. So I got hit up by Dirty DJ, which we love that guy. He's been a listener for for a long time, man. We appreciate Dirty DJ for sure on the cast here. That being said, he DM'd me and he said, hey, man, keep a lookout. Here's what time I think it is, blah, blah, blah. So this guy's got the insider info, so I appreciate this guy. And, of course, the queue comes up right at 8 o'clock Mountain Time, which I believe was 10 p.m. Eastern Time. What night was that? Was that Wednesday night? I already forgot now. But it was this past week on Yeezy Supply. And so I actually am at Chipotle eating a bowl from them because I just love Chipotle, man. That's my jam there. And Dirty DJ was right. The shoe came up right at 8, and it says you are now in queue or in line, whatever, for the queue. And I'm waiting there, and I'm like, you know what? This shoe might be the worst shoe I've ever seen in my entire life.
Dude, that's exactly what I was thinking.
What the hell am I doing on the most unemployed podcast looking at the ugliest shoe possibly in the last 2, maybe 3 years that I can think of?
Yep.
And I'm about to spend $200. What was the retail on it? $280?
Yeah.
$280. Almost $300. Almost a Yeezy 700, which I absolutely hate. By the way, I sold my Wave Runners. I had to get rid of those. Do you know that?
Did you make profit?
I made profit.
No way. The ones you just got?
I made profit on
Whoa.
goats. After
on
shipping,
goat.
after fees, after everything, made profit on those. I made $48 profit. Almost $50.
Nice.
So sold those, man. They're just too damn ugly. I got to get out. So back to the
230,
alien.
I'm sorry, is the alien, not 280.
Okay, gotcha. Either way,
that
shoe is not worth
380.
that.
I said 280.
Either way, that shoe is not worth it. And I'm thinking, man, my God, this is literally the ugliest shoe I'm ever gonna buy. I'm never gonna wear this. I wanted to try because I'm a big tech head, so I love tech. But I said, screw it, man. I'm not gonna do it. I don't want this shoe.
You
Sorry,
can
just talk,
Throw it
Joel.
off the cable.
You could put you can get the Disney collab on your screen if you use this and plug in.
Oh yeah, I forgot the.
Yeah,
we don't need to show that.
Yeah,
we don't need to show
I've got the lookbook here. I can show you guys.
Yeah.
So we'll look at it.
Joe, we can't put this stuff up on the screen today because Jalal's laptop's dead and he doesn't have a charger. He left at a recording session or something, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put your biz out there.
Dude,
I figured if
you
we're
gave
putting
a whole
everyone else's bid,
rundown
dude, I'm getting yelled at for putting Robin out. I got to make sure we're getting yelled at all over the place.
Luckily, that wasn't too personal.
We got to put your biz out there too.
Yeah.
All right.
So about this alien.
All right.
So here's the downfall to it. So I didn't want it. That's not the downfall. The downfall to this is the sale actually didn't go live till about 9 o'clock. So people that were waiting in line waited for an entire hour, killed an entire hour not to get anywhere in the queue.
Yeah.
Because the sale actually didn't start till about 9 or just after 9 our time. So just about an hour and 10 minutes after the initial 8 o'clock when they put it up there. So kind of a crappy release, not good, not fun. And then guess what hits? Travis Scott goes ahead and puts his Travis Scott Air Force Ones on Travis Scott's website.
Right.
Around that 10 o'clock hour our time. Mm-hmm. And I had gotten home. I just eaten Chipotle. I ate the whole bowl. I didn't save any for later because, guac doesn't save. So you got to eat the whole bowl. If you get guac, you got to eat the whole bowl. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, dude, I'm so full. I start passing out just watching, some NBA games. I think the Lakers were on, or maybe it was the Clippers and Boston, I think is what I was watching. And I was kind of passing out. Dude, so I missed the Travis Scott drop, which I actually want to see those because they got 15 different panels of quality and differences on that shoe that I would love to see.
Right.
I don't love the shoe. I got to take the cover off, first of all, because that is god-awful. So not only did I not go for the aliens, and then I would have wasted an hour, and then some people got them in that later hour, so it would have been, like I said, 9 o'clock our time. And then I missed the Travis Scotts.
Everyone's mad at us because we haven't. Have you guys looked at the resale? Almost triple retail. Take that away on L on the way out, Dow. You guys don't like 200 profit. Everyone's killing us for not the time, dude.
No.
It's the time thing, dude. I don't have the time to sit there in front of I'm in a relationship. I got shit going on outside of here.
Yeah.
I'm at family functions, dude. Editing cast. When these drops go, sometimes it's not the greatest timing for me. I would love if everyone just took a page out of Nike's book, said, hey, we're going to give you a draw. You have 15 minutes to enter it at 8 a.m. We'll let you know if you got the thing. And you can buy it. That's what I would love. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Exactly. Big Ted Head. Don't have 12 hours to sit in a queue.
That's true.
Y'all sound like Stringer. Not even close to Stringer, guy. That's the worst.
Well,
This sound like Stringer.
So not only was Yeezy Supplies things super delayed, but Travis Scott, they actually changed. And you know how Travis Scott, we addressed it on one of our casts. He's trying to address the bots. So do you know how this release went on Travis Scott's website?
Not on his website, no.
So you had to put an email address.
Oh yeah,
in,
and then they were.
And then they had
you.
to email you to be able to pick your size and go ahead and complete the sale. Well, like I said, I'm still waiting for my email. Did you get your email?
No one got the email.
Jalal, did you get your email?
I didn't go for him.
Never heard of her.
Who got the email?
Nobody that I know.
Nobody I know either.
Nobody I know. So they're changing things, whatever. It would have been a waste of time that evening. And do I regret it? No, I don't. It is what it is, man.
Regret not going? Yeah, I'm with you too.
I mean, I just, what are you going to do, man? I would have loved to have the shoe, and sometimes you got to put
I would
the
have
work
loved
in.
to have it for content.
Yeah, that's
and
all.
if I had nothing going on, sure, I'd just sit there and kill 2 hours, like whatever, But there was no way, dude. There was no way. I'm still waiting for the email. LOL. That's everyone. Everyone never got.
Oh, did Fail Beast say that?
All of you homies, Giovanni,
still waiting.
SB, Fail Beast, everyone, dude. Everyone's still waiting for that TS email.
It sucks, man. Sneaker releases have been trash for so long.
I know.
I'm just tired of it, and I'm fed up. Like, I'll see a shoe and I'll be like, man, I'll just pay resale.
Yeah.
I don't even have the time to sit there in a queue.
The energy.
That's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get rid of a lot of my
Keep my
old
hopes
collection
up.
because I've only literally just been wearing. Like I broke out the solar pack today, dude.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Dude, I haven't wore this shoe in forever because the sizing sucks on it.
Right.
They're super tight, and there's no insole that you can take out to make it a little bit less. But dude, I gotta start consolidating my collection, dude. I really do, because if I can go ahead and sell all these used pairs that I'm just sitting on and just have have the GOAT credit like super sick and super high, I think I'd be like Jalal. You know what? I need the shoe. I'm just gonna buy it at resale. I just
Yeah.
need the shoe. Let me buy it at resale. I gotta have it here, and then I'll flip it. Whatever.
That's kind of where, dude, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, it's so much of a pain. I think looking through the chat, there's a lot of people like that. I stayed up so late waiting for that email, slept right through my alarm for the sneakers draw. Yeah, it sucks.
I definitely took the L on that, man. I want to get that Travis Scott shoe. I don't think it's the coolest shoe. I don't think it's the best done shoe, but man, the quality looks interesting is what I would say. I don't say it's not the best quality. It's not the worst quality. I think it's an interesting shoe. I'm not a big Force guy, so I probably won't keep it, but man, I'd love to touch the shoe. I'd love to put it on the table and let people check it out.
Sneaker Geel.
I'd love Sneaker Geel.
Say Skinner was in my brain. When you put your foot up on the table, I was like, Sneaker Geel's got to be loving this.
Oh my God.
Got to be loving this. Sneaker Geel. Sneaker game losing its fun. Shout out to those who wear their sneakers. I agree. Like it's not, I don't know. Like, yeah, I definitely miss the days of just being able to walk into a store and buy the sneaker. Being able to just walk in there, or even wait in a little line, and just being able to get it that day, man. Just being able to.
I don't know if it was always like there were certain releases where you had to go and wait.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course.
09 Space Jams.
Who hasn't camped a little?
Camped out, so like
camp on a
at least when you camp out, it's like, all right, I'll just pull up and I know I'm gonna get the shoe.
You're getting
online. It's like I don't even know what's going on. It's like you're in a virtual waiting room. All right, well,
and you're battling. You're battling everyone else that's got free time. You're battling bots.
If I'm close, like. Don't just have me spinning loading
screen. Give me a countdown. Give me something. Yeah. Let me know that I'm still in the game, because Kith, which we're going to talk about next, I believe, with their whole Disney collab.
Yeah.
Dude, Kith is one of the worst when it comes to the waiting line. Have you ever been through a Kith waiting line?
Yeah.
And see those like 3 line instead of dots, like those 3 stupid blue lines,
Kith will put like a link. They'll let it go live before they like put the link out.
Yeah.
And like it's
they do some weird shit. And then if you try to look up, if they haven't sent the link out and you try to go to their site and just search like Yeezy Alien, you'll never find the shoe.
Right.
You have to know the link.
Yeah.
It's so crazy, man. Yeah. But that's how I feel.
Go to the Kith drop really quick.
All right, so the Kith. This was pretty cool, man, for Disney fans. I know John King was super about this. That fool's got every park pass in Florida.
Yeah, the Disney master. Dude, he's the Disney king.
He's the Disney king.
John the Disney king. Bro.
So this was made for him and his family. But I want to show you just kind of some of the collection here. Some of it, some zip ups. They brought some denim. To me, it's not because of Disney. I want to make this clear. But to me, a lot of the lookbook looks very feminine. Now, I'm not saying that I can't rock that, or that I won't rock that, or that I have a problem with that. But the denim with the Disney, the logo, it looks very feminine to me. Mickey Mouse, super huge, where it zips up on the jacket, like the varsity jacket style. The flannel, I love the kith in front, but having a big Mickey Mouse on the back,
I couldn't agree more with all this stuff. It looks very tailored to women, and maybe that's just because I see women wearing the Disney characters more. Maybe right?
I think
that's
probably
what it is, dog.
We don't live in Florida,
right? We don't. Yep.
Where this is okay.
We don't. Yeah, I'm with you. It's not even that it's bad or anything. It's just it does look like that cardigan or whatever that is. That
it's
zip
like
up denim,
the bedazzled Disney on one of the arms.
The bedazzled Disney on that jacket, and then it's like a varsity cardigan in denim, and it's got Mickey Mouse like looking above the pocket.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Disney. They own everything. I don't have Disney Plus yet. Sorry, John King. I know your stock's probably going down because Dal Palantonio hasn't signed up for Disney Plus, for God's sakes. But I can't have Mickey sniffing above my pocket. It just doesn't look good to me. So I don't know, man. And then you have another, like a fleece pullover that looks pretty sick. It's got, Mickey on the back and he's all sketched up, which is kind of sick. But to me, it looks like a Tommy. I would look at that and say, that's Tommy colors. So that looks too much Tommy influenced. And again, I don't know, man. The kith looks cool, but the Disney characters, I just can't really do it.
I wouldn't rock with it.
I'm just not a big fan.
Yeah.
I'm sure the quality's awesome.
That's like the closest, the shorts and the hoodie with the
it almost looks
Mickey
like
in 3D.
The Mickey Light Bright.
Yeah.
I call that the Mickey Light Bright.
That one's okay because it's not so crazy.
Yeah.
It's not so much, the Mickey isn't so big.
Right. What do you think about the Disney racing though? This is probably the coolest piece in my opinion.
Yeah, I think you got it. Your boy Disney, he needs that.
Yeah, he needs this for sure. Because you have the kith on the front, and it looks like a racing jacket. Yep. And then on the back, it says Disney, really big on the back, like shoulder blade. I think that's a cool piece because it reminds me of racing. And then hopefully nobody sees Disney on the back when I'm walking past them. I don't know. I just don't.
Right.
I mean, I love Disney. I'm not feeling.
I'm not wearing Disney.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. We both like Disney, but yeah, we're not. I don't think we're wearing it. Yep. That's how I feel too.
So that's how I feel about the kith collection. I'm sure it all sold out, and I know for a fact that bots ate so well this morning on kith.
Chris L. Cook groups get early links for kith, so by the time you find it, it's oos.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah.
My favorite thing is when Bait says there will be an in-store raffle at 11 a.m. and then you get there at 11 a.m. and they change it to first come, first serve without letting you know. I got to give you some claps for that.
Who was that? Neighborhood? Neighborhood's the OG.
Neighborhood's my dog.
In.
He knows my rant about that shit, bro. That was funny. Gosh, that was good. That's my favorite thing too, Neighborhood. Some of the pieces are corny. I think the small mouse on the BOGO of some of the more low-key pieces are fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the little mouse, dog. The little mouse. That's what I was talking about on the shorts and the hoodie. The little mouse, that's the one I like. The clothes are just so Ronnie can get the bag. You can't flex with Mickey Mouse on your chest.
That's
got to give him a shout for that. No doubt.
I almost think it was more for
Midsole
Disney.
can though, dog. Midsole can. I'm with you, Neighborhood. You can't really flex with Mickey on your chest, but John King, because he has the park passes and goes to Disney every weekend, and his kids are Disney kids raised in that environment, and that's his lifestyle, man. I think he can. Yeah. I think that is the dude that throws on some ultras and. Dude, he's got those one ultras, the red, white, and blue pair he wears with. Oh, dude, this is
perfect for the Mickey collection.
Yep. My man John King getting it.
John King loves Disney.
That's good stuff. All right, let's look at these shoes.
All right.
While you're doing that, I will announce Dallas got the breads. They will be here today. We just didn't want to wait and do the cast at 3:00 by the time start the cast now.
Yeah.
So they'll be here. We'll have them on the next show. We'll try to shoot a little bit of a kind of an unboxing, I guess. Like a little first look at them.
First take, first opinions.
Yeah. We get them in.
These, I finally got them in, man. So these are the Kendrick Lamar, the Element 55s that we were looking at, or that we were talking about, that I'm actually pumped to have. Again, I think React midsole is one of the best technologies in the last few years. I think these are super dope.
These are light, man.
Yeah.
These are, I forget how light these are. And you got the smaller foot too, so my pairs are
always a little heavier.
Yeah, these are, gosh, dude, they almost feel just like paper.
Yeah.
Like everything from the sole, they're so light, man. I forget how light these joints are.
God, I love these. And
these are a little lighter than the 55s are lighter than the 87s, right? They
Maybe.
feel like maybe I'm used to picking up my size.
Yeah, I think they're probably pretty close.
They feel lighter, dude. Man, these feel crazy light.
But what's nice about these 55s is
smell like a Nike outlet store. Don't they smell like the outlet store?
Yeah,
the
they
stock
do.
room, the box.
Yeah, they do a little bit.
Jalal, get a little of this.
So here's why I love this shoe. They don't have the shower curtains,
Yes.
which are pretty cool. So you don't know what socks you're wearing. And like I said, this midsole, one of my favorites, man. In the last,
I like the cement on it.
Do you?
That looks pretty good, dude.
Yeah, these are the cement cement KL 55.
I'm a fan of the cement midsole. I like that. I think that's
Yeah.
going to look better than white, better than just straight black.
The wrinkles won't look so bad with the cement.
I like it. Yeah, give them here. We'll give them on camera a little look at the cement there, man, close up. Looks pretty good. Here, throw me that one back. What do you think, Joel?
I don't know, man. Like just like we were talking about, like the Kendrick. What is Kendrick about this? We went into it a little bit, but it just doesn't really give me that feel.
You're still on that boat.
Yeah,
it's an okay shoe. I don't think I would buy it though.
Gotcha.
I have a pair though. I have a pair of black ones.
Oh, do you?
It's pretty comfortable, but they're kind of too light.
Are they?
The upper part.
How does too light? What does that mean?
They're not crazy light. They're just a little too light.
I like a little weight on my shoes, man. I'm not running, so
a
little light work.
Man, I think the lighter the better. Shit.
They're they're bottom heavy. They got that chunky sole, but then the top is just so thin. It just feels kind of weird.
Huh. Well, I love this shoe, man. Some of the big changes in this, obviously. Do your stock ones have rope laces? Because I don't know. Really? I didn't think 55s had rope laces, so I thought that was a change on this, but I guess not. But yeah, I think the only downfall to this is it does come with a second pair of laces, which is cool. I don't think that's a standard thing for 55s, but they did make the box nicer than the standard 55s. I know 55s are typically the orange box sauce. Not a big fan of the orange boxes. They're also the orange boxes on the 87s, unless it is a collab, i.e. undercover, whatever it is. So the box is nicer.
Second City Kicks. Look at that box. That's a good box.
That's a good box. I love this box. This is the same box that the acronym Prestos come in.
Right.
It's a great box. The problem with this box is there's no Kendrick Lamar on it. There's no anything with Kendrick.
Nothing with the collab.
There's nothing Kendrick on the insole. It's just a Nike.
Yeah.
Nike insole. There's nothing that says Kendrick Lamar in this. I love the kind of the marble midsole. And then you also have like some almost granite looking stuff on the bottom, right? Which kind of magnifies the medial side of the actual shoe. But for me, there's nothing that says Kendrick on this. And I think that's a miss by Nike.
Right.
Nike hasn't been missing a lot, but I think if I had one big complaint, there's nothing that connects this to Kendrick Lamar except the box label that says Element 55 KL.
Nice looking, SB says, nice looking shoe, but I agree I want to rep for Kendrick if I got the shoe.
Yeah.
Did you go true to size?
Absolutely.
Second City Kicks.
Absolutely. Element 55, 87, they fit the same to me. Absolutely.
Brett, hoop not being centered is throwing me off. I know, bro. This is just a temporary setup, guys. This is just the first. You know how we do. Anichov Supreme did Mickey Mouse 10 years ago. Armando rolling ankles with those. Need some structure to the style, dude. I said that about the 87s, especially that they're not like my foot was rolling off the React quite a bit.
Yeah.
Don't try to be going down aisle 8 and think you're gonna do a quick cut over to aisle 9. You're gonna be rolling your ankle in these joints. Yeah. Like if you're moving a little quick, for sure. I mean, definitely if you're balling, if you're doing some athletic activity, these are not the shoe.
That's not the shoe to do that.
Not at all. Not at all. But even if you, like I say, you take a quick cut over to aisle 9, you might be rolling an ankle. I would, because it happened. I didn't roll an ankle, but my foot was constantly sliding.
Yeah.
In the 87. So
well, see, no, that wasn't the 87 that you had on. That was the
that was the Presto React.
That was the Presto React.
Presto React.
That's like quite different. Yeah, these lock you in a little bit more, but no, you don't want to do any rigorous activities with these.
Rigorous.
There's no. You have rigmarole, but no rigorous activities with these.
Rigorous activity. All right, let's jump into the YouTube comments here. YouTube comments this week and every week brought to you by Pure Spectrum CBD. You can, as always, you can save with our code MUP on purespectrum.com. Shout out to everybody that's been doing that, by the way, getting your CBD use.
Yeah, no doubt. That. So here's what I want to tell you about Pure Spectrum today a little bit. So they have, we talked about it a little while ago on the cast, but they have rebranded some of their products. So new labels. And the great thing about this is every product that you now buy from Pure Spectrum has a little, what do you call that? This guy right here.
Oh, QR code.
Yeah. Every
Sorry, I didn't know what you were pointing to.
No, every Pure Spectrum bottle product has a QR code now, which actually breaks down the testing results of the actual product.
Nice.
So you know exactly what's in it. You know exactly what's not in it. You know that, any chemicals that you want to address that you're not feeling. We talk about transparency with this cast. I can't tell you how happy we are to be with such a transparent affiliate as Pure Spectrum, man. To now add these QR codes on all of their product, nothing to hide. They want you to feel comfortable. They want you to feel good. They want you to have the best quality ingredients. Pure Spectrum, amazing company. So PureSpectrumCBD.com, enter MUP for 10% off your entire order. Some of the new stuff they have a new Restore hydrating face cream, which is super dope. So we got this here today. So I'm going to have Franchise use that, man. His face looking a little old.
Yeah, I need some hydration in his dish.
So we'll see what we can do for him. Again, they still have their CBD oil, which I really love. Tincture form. Put a little under the tongue, ready to go. Feels good, feels nice. And then, of course, the Pure Spectrum Salve. They've added a couple new ingredients to this. And what they've done is they've added a little lavender, a little relaxation at night.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is really, really cool. So a new kind of formula to this with an already existing ingredient. So very cool, newly invigorated, transparent, most underrated MUP.
I like the new look, the new labels.
Yeah, they look nice, don't they?
Yeah, I like them better.
Yeah, man.
Looks really good.
So, yeah, love it.
YouTube comments, Dirty DJ. Yo, fellas, another fire cast as always. Congrats on getting the keys to the new studio. Look forward to seeing the new setup in the future of the cast. Let's go. Man, the Jags killed my 16 parlay. Sad thing is, I didn't even remember picking them. I had the Saints, Cowboys, Oklahoma under, Jets, and Ravens. Shaking my head. Man, guys, I tried to tell you guys to stay away from the Texans for your parlay on the live. Below not good.
Below not good.
Ravens smashed them. Lamar for MVP. I got to start saving your picks to ref when I'm doing my parlays, and I can have a reference point. You guys have been killing it all year, so a big rebound week this week. Man, week of the drops with the shock drop for the breads, then the Yeezy with the aliens after everyone reporting they were delayed, then the TS raffles on his site and sneakers. Hit on aliens manually. Look at that, Dirty DJ.
Nice, dude.
One of the few. One of the proud.
The Dirty who hit me up with the info. That guy's the man.
Caved and got my size instead of Bay size because I couldn't try them on, LMAO. Mm-hmm. You guys have any luck other than the bread? Nothing.
Nope.
No luck. No luck. Keep up the great work, fellas. Merch drop Black Friday. Dirty DJ, stop spoiling our plans, bro.
Come on, Dirty.
My Aunt Berta, Pat Benatar, hit me with your best shot. Like the show on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Cool to have the weekend games covered and Thursday's game prediction. Keep them coming. With the thumbs up, 2 fire emojis, and a lightning emoji.
Wow.
Look at that, bro. Staff kicks.
She's locked
thumbs
in.
up and a flex. Appreciate you. Terrence Houston. I hit on the shock drop yesterday. Still may try to get another pair in store, but glad I got the early W. He's talking about the breads last episode.
Congrats, bro.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Oh, dude, AP. Oh, my gosh, dude. He's got a
narrative?
He's got a book. It's all about the Kaepernick. I think we got to skip it.
Okay.
AP, I don't want to skip it because it's that. We just talked so much about it today,
did.
guy. I think we're worn on it, guy. We're burnt. But at least we're doing it in the with the chat now. Oh, and we got to give some serious symbol shots. Dude, AP sent me a $30 Venmo for the cast. I forgot about that, yeah.
Really?
So we got to get some serious symbol.
Wow.
Shout out to AP, man. We got to get some serious symbol action when we get the symbole in here.
I'm going to bring a whole drum set.
That was, dude, crazy.
That'll be sick.
I'm going
to give me the Phil Collins.
I'm going to do it.
I can feel it in the air. Give me that Phil. Give me that Phil, and I need that.
Nice.
Doesn't the shoe say damn anywhere? No damn.
Absolutely not.
No nothing, dude. No nothing. Shower curtain transparency. That's funny. More fire. The aliens or the Travis Scott Air Force Ones? Oh, ooh. TS is not even close. Those aliens, that's just me. I don't think they look good on feet. I don't think they look good in hand. And that's just what I've seen.
I think, if anything, the aliens are going to feel really good. I think Adidas does a great job at adapting their shoes to new changes, and I think the Yeezys will feel great. I would rather much wear that and have that for comfort.
I guess fire depends on your fire depends on your preference. If fire is comfort, then the aliens,
Get the aliens.
If fire style or look.
Yeah. The Air Forces, I think, are the way to go, man. I think the quality differentiations on that, we haven't seen much like that, especially that weird cover. Like it or hate it, I hate it. But it's different, right? The little zip corduroy on one side. Yeah. So, yeah, man, I think that's the one. That's the play. I'm going to buy them at resale just to have them.
Anna Choff, take more free super chat that YouTube gave me. Donated $1.99.
Nice.
Armando didn't say anything, just gave us $5. All
right.
Shout out to Armando.
Well,
Thank you, bro.
It says keep it up.
Oh, my bad. It's scrolled. It's a little on the side.
It's got a little weightlifting chicken.
I see it.
Is that what that is?
Thank you, Armando.
I think that's a pear.
That's my dog. Hey, check out Armando if you guys want some dope art. I might have to come down here and have you do some art for the studio.
That'd be sick.
Oh yeah.
That's art. That's my man Artmondo.
We're gonna have to Artmondo. We're gonna have to donate to you.
Right.
To come in the studio and make it sick.
No shit. Rocky, yo, what up? Love the new spot. What up, bro? My Hefe Lux get delivered today. Excited to check them out when I get home. That's from MDA24. Awesome, dude. You're going to love them.
Oh,
You're gonna
dude,
love
for
them,
sure.
Bro. Got size 8 alien coming if you guys want to review it. Mish.
Who's that?
Sick.
Misha?
Yeah, Mish Mustakis, and he's local.
Oh, sick.
So, yeah, dude, I'll be down for that. Yeah, come by the studio.
Maybe you come by the studio, man. Check it out.
Reach out to me on social, man. I'll favorite it and everything so that way we can stay in communication so we're not getting lost. I like it.
That'd be dope. For sure.
All right, I think with let me get my stuff back here.
Wait.
With that being said, yeah, go ahead.
I got to. So it looks like I got to take the dollar shot. You take the 5.
Okay. Can we not end on no baskets here? Come on, Dow. Let me turn down the music so I don't get. Oh my gosh, he tried to go off the window too. He tried to go like my man Tim Duncan. Still couldn't get it down. Maybe you got to bounce it in. Maybe you got to go basketball.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that
Maybe
next
that's
time.
The key. Oh my gosh! All right, let's see. Let me back up here. There we are. There we are.
Finally.
There we are. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
You know what? Since you made that $5 and saved the cast, literally the $5 that you owed me for our bets, we're
square.
We're just square. How about that? We're just square.
That's nice. Thank you, Dal.
Okay, but was it AP that gave you the 30?
Yeah, dude.
All right, I need half of that.
Yes,
right.
Of course. Cool. Of course. AP gave me the 30. Black Prez. I'm trying to come through the cast this week. Oh yeah, that's right.
What?
I think he's
in
coming.
town.
I think he said he was coming to town either today or tomorrow. How long are you going to be in town, bro?
Dude,
bro, guy, you have my information. You don't need to be here in the super chat.
Dude, Black Prez is a musician. We could literally get him on the cast.
Black Prez, Black
What are we doing?
Prez. Good thing I signed up to be the Don today, AP. There you go.
Nice.
There you go. Hey, you only have to match. What did I take? The $5 shot? That's all you got to match, guy. The $5.
I think that's all we really did.
Thanks for signing up for being the Don. AP, you're the man, dude. Thanks for matching the one shot we hit.
It's a lot better than those $200 donations there.
Yeah, I'm gonna text you, bro. Yeah, no shit. No shit. He's all right, Black Prez. Yeah, reach out to me. Rocky, thank you, dog. Rocky Contreras just sent another $2 in.
All right, Jalal.
Jalal
from the back.
From the back. Logo?
Yes, that's funny. AP, thank you for donating. Or thank you for deciding to be the Don at the end here. Now we can get a couple last minutes in.
All
right, go ahead, Jalal.
This is actually really far.
You got to go $4 if Jalal makes this. This is from the parking lot.
This is parking lot.
This is. Oh my gosh, he hit the roof.
Let me get that back. Get that back.
He hit the roof, then the ball hit the sounds on the board. Oh my gosh.
Well, that ain't bad.
This is going to be a.
This one's actually further than the previous.
Let me hold on. Let me see if I can do a bounce in.
Yeah, AP's neighborhood just donated $2 more. AP said the cast is over. Please. The cast is over. Let's go. That's funny as shit. All right, Dal. Oh, he tried to bounce her. That was close, dude. That was very close. Very close. Look at that. Oh, so close. Vitzer said, I'm about to make AP pay. Hold up. LOL. That's funny.
We're getting smoked out here. We got to get the AC crank.
I know, man. It's
dude,
hot. We got to get out of here.
Isn't that the worst, bro?
We haven't eaten yet either.
Yeah, we got to get. Yeah, no shit.
We got to get some food.
We're 2 hours and 15 minutes into the show. As always, thank you guys for joining us, man. Thank you guys to everybody that came through the chat today and donated. Thanks for everybody that chimed in, had a little back and forth, the Myles Garrett, little Colin Kaepernick situation, the sneaker stuff. All you guys make the cast go. You guys make these lives. And as you can see, the numbers are growing for live.
Yeah, man.
We're already seeing. We started doing the lives, we were like 30, creeping into the 40s. Now we're well over 40 into the 50s. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
We're starting to grow. So
we appreciate it. Make sure and hit that like. If you haven't hit that like, close the X out. get back to your regular programming, hit the like, and then click live chat so you're back in.
That's easy. How you do it.
Very easy.
Or you can click the like right here as the show ends. Marco, hell yeah, brothers. Shit was lit. Marco, I got your 20 on the way. Good thing you ain't dunking on that thing. The pantry door at East Layton got worse than that. Dude, yeah, remember we had the hoop on, when I used to live with Chase, remember we had the hoop on the pantry door?
Oh, yeah.
Way back in the day. Wow, dude, Chase. See, that was a memory, bro. Holy shit. Y'all need to practice off stream.
That's
Ain't
true.
That the truth, bro. Ain't that the truth. Sorry, I tried to give him the laugh. And on that note, anything more, Jalal? Cool?
We're good.
All right, let's go get some food. And as always, man, we'll see you fools Thursday.